Hey, it's Christy from Lululemon, and I'm here at the office checking out the Shake It Out shorts. These have been my go-tos, and I kind of think of them as a middle ground between a true run short and a more playful, athletic, sporty short. They have all the performance you want for running, so a comfy liner, our lightweight Swift fabric, even a pocket for your keys. But what I really like is the flowy fit and layered hem. It gives it a little bit of volume, a little bit of fun, so they feel as good on a run as they do just at coffee afterwards. You can find the Shake It Out shorts in-store now or online at lululemon.com.
Welcome, everybody, to HTHT Podcast. I'm sure you all know that this has been perhaps the most dramatic week of all time in YouTube history. Things happened that nobody could have predicted. They've all happened here this week. We brought all the tea out, as you can see. Lipton's finest. I assure you that the entire studio smells of Lipton's finest tea, of whom, by the way, is not a sponsor, just a fan. But it is very good tea. So we're going to talk about all that stuff, obviously. Thank you to Day 2 Tushy, our wonderful, beautiful sponsor. And before we start with the tea, actually, you know, a little current eventy in our own life, one of our Teddy Fresh employees tested positive for coronavirus. And the last 2 days has been totally insane of us trying to be like, holy fuck, like our life flashed before our eyes.
Yeah, because when the virus hit really hard, we all started to work from home, but slowly it's really hard to not actually work in the same space.
Well, the lockdown was lifted, I mean.
Lockdown was lifted, and regardless, we deal with apparel, you need to see it in person, you need to design and review stuff in person. So I've been working with him pretty closely, and just a lot of people on our team have been working with that person pretty closely. But we were wearing masks the whole time.
And Dan Dan, you had a close encounter with him too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just they needed some help in the Teddy Fresh office last week to move some stuff around. So I was like moving heavy equipment with him last week. So when I heard he was infected, it was like,
so we were all freaking out. And apparently there's a new test actually called the, what is it called? The antigen test,
yeah.
Which is amazing. It's a nose swab. They go in your sinus, which was a whole weird phenomenon by itself. But they tell you the results in 15 minutes, which is so great. But there's so many people trying to do it. Like, Ian, how long did you wait to get the test yesterday?
It took me like 6 hours, to be honest.
6 hours. Poor Ian was waiting to get the test.
Oh, my God.
Because we all had to make sure we were negative.
Before Friday.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're like, you know. So everybody's negative in the Teddy Fresh and in the podcast room. We were all wearing masks. That is proof to you guys. Wear the masks. They work.
Seems so.
We're still going to be super cautious because there is
More
a chance of a false negative, you know? So,
don't say that. Hey, that's scary.
Well, I was reading
scary things.
This new test.
No, I'm just saying
I prefer my head in the sand.
I'm saying it to send a responsible message out that even though we tested negative, we're still wearing masks out here when we're together back there. And some of our people, for example, one of our employees is going to quarantine himself from his wife because she's in danger.
Right, she's high risk.
She's got asthma, so... Yeah, it's a serious issue.
Dude, when the coronavirus comes into your immediate circle, right? Then it's like, oh my God, I had this. I was like, we can't work. We have a babysitter, right? She's not gonna be able to come. And she has a high risk dad, so we're all super careful for her. So we're like, okay, she's not gonna be able to come around us. We're not gonna have a babysitter. We're not gonna be able to go to the office. We're not gonna be able to work at all because taking care of Theodore just alone is like a full-time job. We're fucked. We're going to be so fucked for the next month or whatever, 2 weeks.
That's just regardless of how the virus is going to affect you, too.
Like, right, and hopefully I don't die.
Well, I don't think.
Hopefully I don't also die.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, I'm morbidly obese. That's a high risk factor. And I think that's enough. I don't know if I'm morbidly obese. I don't think so. I'm obese, though.
And just if you're curious, the guy that tested positive does not have symptoms.
Yeah. Why did? Oh yeah, somebody told him someone he knew tested positive.
Someone
so
that he
contact
hung out
tracer.
with. Yeah.
told
They had
him.
a friend over
Yeah.
about twice.
Right.
And then that friend told him she tested positive. And
Uh-oh.
That's when he went and tested right away, and he was positive.
And I will say congratulations to America for smashing yet again the daily record. I think we got like 56,000 new cases yesterday. So really, really a round of applause. At this point, what can you really do except just watch the world burn? Mm-hmm. I mean, what the fuck can we do at this point? The country is literally closing its borders to us.
The world, you mean?
The world. What did I say?
The country.
Yeah, yes, the world. Nobody wants us because we're plagued. We're a plague-ridden society. Do you understand that? We have a plague here in the United States that every other wealthy country has now reopened their economy, and they're good. They conquered it. But we are plagued. We are Plague Inc. You know that game? We are the epicenter of Plague Inc.
I don't know what.
That's not a good analogy because if this was Plague Inc., the virus would be doing poorly because it's just infected the United States. Mm. You don't know that game Plague Inc., where you play as a virus and you try to kill all of humanity? No. It's awesome. It's such a good game. You guys never played that for real?
I know of it.
It's so fun. It is actually a really fun game.
Sure.
You engineer a virus, and to give it the perfect virility to wipe out humanity. Mm. And you get to like upgrade certain aspects like contagion, like death, fatality, like how deadly it is, how it spreads, and you kind of got to, because you don't want it to be too deadly, otherwise it doesn't spread a lot.
Okay.
Right? And so you have to spend your points carefully.
What kind of a nerd thought about that game?
I don't know, but it's really fun. I think that game was developed in the Wuhan laboratory in China, yes.
Coronavirus!
Anyway, that's our update. You know what else shocked the hell out of me? Was that we showed up on John Oliver. A clip of Papa showed up on John Oliver. Let's pull this up. Watch us get claimed. Watch us get claimed for showing our clip on his show. Watch it happen.
For his behaviour, arguing that the conference call was leaked as part of a
conspiracy. They're going to fucking claim our clip on his show.
And that he only used that slur in the course of explaining that he doesn't use it. And that's an argument he's tried to make repeatedly, like in this interview, where he attempts to prove that he's not a fan of the N-word in the weirdest imaginable way.
If I go to dinner and somebody uses that word one time, don't say the word, and I'll get up and leave dinner. I'll literally, and I've done that more than once. But it's
there
just
I
not
am.
a good word. Yeah.
Congratulations.
There we have it.
Papa's
that
in
was
the house.
pretty surreal because we watched this show regularly, and
well, I didn't. People told me before I saw it. People were like, "You're on John Oliver," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "I hope in a good way. I don't need John Oliver putting me on blast." That's the last thing I knew.
When I heard, I was like, "Oh."
Here's this YouTuber, age 3, giving Papa John an N-word pass or some crazy shit. Who knows?
That turns me on.
Yeah. Let's watch this again. He's saying, let's see, what is his point here? What is he trying to say about Papa?
Weirdest imaginable way.
If I go to dinner and somebody uses that word one time, don't say the word, and I'll get up and leave dinner. I'll literally, and I've done that more than once.
I was kind of sad that he didn't include my response because I remember he went, if I go to dinner to someone and they use the N-word one time and I'll leave.
yeah,
And I said, I don't usually go to dinner with people that say the N-word.
yeah.
So I was hoping he would include that. But you know what? Papa is just trying to clear his name here, and let's see what John Oliver's point is.
Yeah. Nothing says I'm not a racist like repeatedly making dinner plans with people who might say the N-word.
That's my joke, you motherfucker. They watched the podcast, took my joke, and cut it out.
Leaving once they do in fact say it. I didn't realise there was a more repulsive type of Papa John's dinner than this kind, but it does turn out that I would...
You bitch. You don't even know anything about pizza, you greasy fucking... I'm all...
Hey.
Pizza's actually very nutritious.
Now that's propaganda. Did I say anything offensive? Do I need to back it up? I'm only saying, coming from a dude from England...
I'm a fan of John Oliver, so watch it.
I just don't think he's in the right to talk shit on Papa John pizza. I just don't think it's right. And I got to stand up for my boy, especially when they're going to steal my joke, cut my ass out.
Wait. I thought we resolved this, though, in that Papa John's has fallen off a cliff in terms of quality since Papa's gone.
Even
so we don't really
the
need to
Papa said it himself.
But
yeah, we don't need to
hold
stick
the
up for
phone
the pizza.
because there's a pizza grading system, and if you look at that, that looks like a pretty good pie. That looks like
I'm not seeing even spread. You see all those cracks where you can see the sauce popping
Well,
through?
it's kind of like it's like
a bad one.
10 pixels. So
Is
I
the
can't
cheese
tell.
going all the way up to the... Look at the bottom left of that pizza. You see the cheese going all the way up to the corner?
Dude,
Papa
that
would
looks
not
like a
approve.
great pie. I don't
He
know
would
what
not
you're tripping about. I would eat that right.
Papa would
I
not
wouldn't eat that right now.
approve of that pizza.
I think Papa would give that a 7 out of 10.
I love pizza and I love people.
That's a It almost sounds like he eats people.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, play it again.
I love pizza and I love people.
He eats people. No, we love Papa here, friend of the show, obviously. But I think that's a good-looking pizza, and I'm not going to get stuck on this for too long. Okay, let's move on, Hila. Okay, there's so much drama to cover. So there's Dr. Disrespect, who was completely and forever banned from Twitch. Okay, that's one. There's Shane Dawson, V Tati, V Jeffree Star,
V the world,
V the world, V
James Charles
the
in the mix,
Smith
too.
family came down on Shane Dawson, and then James Charles is just. I think James Charles is just Kermit the Frog with T. He is Kermit the Frog from that meme. You know what I mean?
Oh, from the
Because he's literally just chilling back.
watching.
Yeah.
Hi, sisters.
Yeah. And then there's another one. Oh, and then our friend of the show, Chris D'Elia. Wow. Okay. So before I start talking about the drama, I want to say this emphatically, okay? Keep me in check, Hila, as we talk about these, because these are people. I think on the culture of internet today, and I'm guilty of doing this myself, we tend to see people as villains and heroes, and the amount of hate and vitriol and just the amount of shit you can throw on somebody is so harmful and toxic that we have to remember that the people we're talking about today, although it's a very polarized and serious situations, are people. Okay?
And then there was another loss this week too.
Right. There was right, Hila. There was a Twitch streamer that tragically took his life. He was like a big WoW player. I wasn't familiar with him, but Dan, I know Dan had told me he was quite familiar with them. Is that right, Dan?
No, I didn't follow him or anything. I knew of him though because he was he's been in the WoW community for as long as I can remember. I've been hearing about him. So yeah.
But to be honest, I'm not super familiar enough to know why or what happened. But I know like I think it was another issue of mental illness. People were saying he was bipolar, and it's like people on the internet are just so fucking cruel. He tweeted out something about his ex-girlfriend from 6 months ago.
I don't think we said his name. Wreckful.
Yeah, Wreckful.
Is the
Thank
streamer,
you. Yeah.
and his name is Byron.
Yes. He tweeted out something to his ex-girlfriend being like, I want to marry you. And people were like clowning on him. Now, obviously, you can't boil down someone's... I don't know enough, let's say, to know how much something like that actually contributed to his suicide. So I'm not going to make that claim. But what I can say is that people are so fucking cruel online. And I think I'm just so... And again, this might come off as hypocritical because I've definitely thrown a lot of shit and shade all over the place. But it's just some people are just so fucking cruel, man. Myself included, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to talk about this stuff, and I'm going to try to be as humanizing as possible of the people we're talking about, right? I think that's important. So the first one, Dr. Disrespect, Titan of Twitch. I think after Ninja and Shroud, they both went to Mixer, right? And Twitch was probably one of the top, definitely seems to be having the biggest name recognition on Twitch. He even did this, he signed a multi-year contract with them. He made this huge, did you see this video they made together? It was like some epic shit.
The skydiving thing?
I mean, and this just came out, right? Like a month or two or recently.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago.
Let's see. Dr. Disrespect Twitch banner or ad. What do you call that shit?
It would be a commercial.
Yeah, here it is. This is like the most epic shit I ever saw, and this just came out. March. So they were all in on Doc. They were investing. I mean, this is like a high-end production.
Is that what you meant?
Right?
I mean, sure. You act like I've never felt the descent of a military stealth spacecraft before.
I didn't mean to disrespect you, sir.
You think I'm a small baby?
What?
Dude, that's like super high-end
You're
production.
a small baby.
It's got the heart of a powerful warrior.
I agree.
And I think it's funny, too.
Sir.
Yeah, it's good.
Listen, old man. I play video games. What are we giggling about, gentlemen? I just don't play games to play games. I dominate.
Dude, it's shot really well.
Years ago, I started my hotshot gaming career in a small room with an old 1800s antique desk my mom gave me and a $300 Hewlett-Packard computer. Everyone has a dream, a purpose in life. I'm at the tippity top of the mountain, but I'm only halfway up. I'm in peak condition, and I'm not even in shape. You'll realize someday that every man must decide. Hit that start streaming button. You know the biggest difference between me and you, boys? Is that I can fly without space.
It's so ridiculous. It's a great, first of all, it's great. Yeah. Everybody loved it. It's crazy. Dude, they probably spent, that's sick. That's a sick ad, dude. Only on Twitch. Look at that. That's like a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah.
So they produced this, in partnership with him a mere, few months ago in March, mid-March. So something happened, and just out of nowhere, it was announced that he is permanently, forever banned from Twitch. Banned. And
they even refunded people for their
right
subscribing fee.
Which I think was unusual because people were like, what happened to my refund? And people were like, oh, you'll get to use the emojis till the end of the month. No, Twitch refunded everybody, closed his channel. And then were there not sponsors that also dropped him? Or what happened with that?
So there's been some back and forth. I saw that some of them, it seemed like in the initial moments after the ban was announced, took down stuff with his face on it and everything. But then it was reversed later, which kind of adds another weird element to all the speculation. People wondering if the brands were able to find out what happened and it's not that bad and that's why they put it back up or whatever. I think specifically not G Fuel, but like another gamer energy drink thing that he had a sponsorship with. They had taken him down off their Twitter and everything.
Is he on G Fuel's website? Let me look.
It's not G Fuel.
It's Game Fuel, Mountain Dew.
Game Fuel. Yes.
Oh, G Fuel just got a free plug. So Game Fuel, is he on their
yeah,
website?
Here. Yeah, I just went. I pulled it up. Their Twitter feed. It's just at Game Fuel. He's their banner image, and I guess they had taken that banner image down, but then put it back up. So take from that what you will.
Wait, this is a Mountain Dew drink?
Yeah. It's like Mountain Dew.
I don't see him on their
energy drink.
homepage.
Are you on their Twitter or on their website?
I'm on their website.
I'm talking about on their Twitter.
Here, let's go to Teams. I want to see if he's on their website or on the yeah, he's got the logo right here. Streaming partners, Dr. Disrespect.
There you go.
They haven't purged him. But the thing is that Twitch Twitch has not said why, which is so bizarre. They've only put out a statement that said, as is our process, we take appropriate action when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of our community guidelines or terms of service. These apply to all streamers regardless of status or prominence in the community. What's happening out there, Dan? Or is that our neighbor?
He went to go get coffee.
Oh.
Oh, just made a weird noise.
So,
So how long has it been, by the way? Is it like a full week now? What?
let's see. Yeah, I
Since
think
the ban, it was last Friday, so exactly a week ago.
so. It's been a week. Twitch has not explained, and then the doc put out a tweet saying, "I don't know why. They haven't said anything to me." And everybody, there's just crazy speculation as to what's going on. And so,
So you should read his tweet.
where's his tweet? Let's see.
I find
Dr.
everything
Disrespect.
so frustrating because
You want me to read his tweet?
I
It
think
says
so.
Champions Club. Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all who support me during this difficult time. Dr. Disrespect. That was on June 27th.
I mean, I wanted you to read it because I feel like even his tweet is kind of not honest in a way of...
They
Well,
haven't notified him.
He's saying, like, they haven't told me why.
Doesn't mean
But-
he doesn't know why.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's not speculating or at least half aware of what happened or... I just feel like there's no reason for this situation to be so mysterious.
It's truly one of the most bizarre things of all time. Eli, you made a really good analogy last night when we were talking about it,
Yes, because
about the
I've
professional
been-
team.
I've been getting pretty frustrated with the situation because I just think it's irresponsible for someone as big as Twitch to make such a big move and not say why. And it's been a week now, and everyone is speculating and speculating. And the fact that they haven't said why makes everyone think that it must be a super bad action. He raped a kid. I don't know. Everyone's thinking like the worst thing possible.
Or I think a lot of people are thinking it's a Me Too thing because it came in the midst of all that.
No one knows, but yes, there's a million.
Raping a kid. Whoa, Eli.
I mean,
She's just saying
I'm just
people are
saying-
assuming the worst.
I'm just saying, yeah, people are assuming the worst right now.
Right.
And the fact that they haven't even put a little tiny bit of statement to stop all the speculations is irresponsible on their part. What I said to you last night was like, can you imagine seeing that in any other big field? I don't think so. Like if a big football player was removed from his team all of a sudden, in what world do you think no one would say why? Like not even like a one sentence statement saying like, this may have happened, we're looking into it, or I don't know.
It would be outrageous, but it would never happen. And it's a really good analogy. And then the other thing that perplexes me is that there's not been any leaks. Like there's a couple of tweets of people speculating that they know, but not saying anything specifically. How is it that nobody has leaked this information?
It's so bizarre.
So what I'm going to do now is speculate. What could these things mean? Okay? So let me show you some tweets of people who claim to be in the know. There's this guy, Slasher. Okay? He is a esports reporter, and I think he's seen as being credible. He's broken a lot of stories, and I think people believe his reporting. So he first responded to Dr. Disrespect. He said, "Food for thought. Twitch does not issue specific reasons to streamers for permanent bans. Method Josh was banned following a report of sexual assault, and Twitch never commented publicly or privately. Josh and Ice Poseidon were told other terms of service violations." So I think what he's implying is that they're not going to tell you. So Doc's statement doesn't really mean anything. Or I don't know.
I find it
sounds like there is a precedent for them not.
But they're partnered with that guy. They owe him an explanation.
Yeah, it seems
and everyone.
Really weird.
I find it irresponsible and unprofessional.
But that kind of goes to what we've kind of been saying about Twitch for a while, is that, to me, having worked with them and seen how they operate from the inside and how they responded when we left their program, they're just
It's like
really
high school drama.
And it's a bunch of young people running the show. And first of all, my partner managers, I don't want to, they were super nice and super professional. The two people that managed us personally, they were amazing. But it seems like the structure of the it doesn't seem like a well-run company. It doesn't. It just doesn't. So I don't know if this is probably symptomatic of that, but who knows? Keemstar put out the first conspiracy theory, of course. And this, in my opinion, is probably the dumbest one. And not just because Keemstar said it.
You don't say.
I saw this and I immediately rolled my eyes. It's like a fucking QAnon conspiracy theory.
It's from 4chan.
Yeah.
No wonder.
So it's not a Keemstar conspiracy.
Well, he put it forward. I mean,
Yeah.
I immediately read it. I was like, that is the most implausible dumb shit ever. But he
Garbage.
Apparently, Doc, Shroud, and Ninja were in talks on launching a new streaming platform. First of all, Doc and Ninja don't get along. Why would they be in talks to launch a new streaming platform? We're approached by Spotify under Google. Is Spotify and Google associated?
Not to my knowledge.
So what the fuck? This doesn't even make sense from the beginning.
yeah.
In order to what? Approached
Let me look
by
it up. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
I don't
it's
think
wrong. I don't think
can,
so, though.
Yeah, I'm almost certain they're not, but let's check that. Under Google, in order to sign contracts and launch in the coming weeks on Spotify as soon to be announced a streaming service. Do you understand how stupid this sounds already? Spotify is all of a sudden becoming a streaming service. Doc reportedly approached multiple streamers personally on Twitch in order to facilitate...
No, it's like... That's not what it means. It means a new streaming platform that's probably a part of Spotify.
On Spotify soon. Okay.
Soon to be announced.
So anyway, he's conspiring to make a streaming platform. Doc approached multiple streamers personally on Twitch in order to facilitate a platform switch. Twitch found out about it. As a result, legal team completely terminated its contract and is currently filing motions for civil suits. Both Doc, Twitch, and Spotify are currently undergoing mediation. No one can talk or discuss this due to NDAs imposed by Google. Twitch is going full damage control, attempting to drag Google into lawsuits in order to prevent or taint their launch. This will all be filed Monday. Well, Monday came and went.
Yeah. By the way, all these people who say that they can't say anything because it's a legal matter, I don't understand that. In what kind of a legal case or lawsuit or legal NDA, when have you seen a case where you can't even say what it's about or like even the most general description of what it's about?
So let me try to address that. Let me show some of the tweets of people, first of all, who have made credible speculations. That's just stupid conspiracy theory shit. Spotify has no association with Google. Did you confirm that?
It doesn't look like they directly own them, but I am seeing an article from April of last year. Google/Alphabet acquiring Spotify in $43 billion cash equity deal. So maybe there is some association there. I was not aware of that, but
where is it?
This is just some like random website though. I'm not. It's nothing listed.
Okay, so here's the first one. This girl Shannon, who, she tweeted this out like immediately following the announcement, and I think I could be speaking out of turn, but I recall her working. She used to work at Twitch, but she's definitely a streamer. She definitely has association with Twitch. She says, from my own sources, Doc is indeed done, and not just on Twitch. I know why and cannot say, but this is serious. And people started saying, well, if you can't say, then why did you bother tweeting it? People are saying, oh, you're just trying to get attention for yourself. Like, what's the point of this tweet?
Yeah.
But so let's say, hypothetically, let's assume the worst, right? Like, she's implying, what is she implying? I think what she's implying is that he has a credible allegation of some kind of Me Too thing.
If that was the case, though, wouldn't Twitch say an allegation was brought to our attention? For that reason, he's banned, and we're looking into it.
So I'm trying to rack my brain. Why wouldn't they do that? My thing is, like, I think they just want to avoid any responsibility one way or the other. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too, right?
Right, that's not okay, though.
Which isn't a good it's just not a fair policy. They're thinking, if we ban him and it turns, let's say he's accused of rape, and they say, if we ban him and he's exonerated a year later, we're going to look like the biggest fucks, and probably he can even sue us because we have this partnership.
I don't think so if they put a legitimate effort into looking into it and do a legitimate investigation into the allegation. If they do and they come with results, then they have all the power to follow according to the results, follow up.
So what if...
I think it's worse right now for Doc, because what if it's not as bad as everyone is thinking?
Yeah, then
everyone in their mind is already thinking, oh, Doc is that guy that probably raped someone.
What could be bad enough that they would permanently ban like one of their biggest partners? Who, by the way, is a massive pull to the platform. Like, he's a huge attraction.
I don't know, and it's not our job to sit here and speculate. But it's just guesses.
The other thing that I'm thinking about Twitch, trying to understand what they're doing, is let's say there's these credible accusations against him. So if they don't drop him, then they're afraid of being like, oh, Twitch knew? So like a reporter goes, oh, we have evidence that Twitch knew for this X amount of time and didn't act.
That's why they're okay to drop him right now.
Right.
While they're looking into it.
But they should...
They need to properly look into it and investigate.
Well, then the other thing is like Slasher said, it's their policy to not state a reason. So maybe they're just abiding by that.
It didn't say it's their
consistent.
policy.
He says he didn't say it. He says it's something they don't do.
He said they didn't specifically say in the past, but it was following a sexual allegation. So it sounds like there was already context out there based on what he said.
Yeah, I don't...
If you open that tweet again, he said, following an allegation, they dropped someone and they didn't specify.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand how there's not more public information about it. Anyway, this pretty much is like one of the big things out there.
Hey, we're actually at 30 minutes if we want to take a quick break.
So let me just finish my point here.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
So sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I thought it was a soundbite at first.
No, that's the real deal. By the way, I kept digging on this. It doesn't look like... It looks like Google was thinking about buying Spotify last year or something, but it doesn't look like it.
I feel like if there was any association, I would know that. Because they're always like, we've got all these opportunities with all these companies we own.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, Spotify is buying podcasts from YouTube. Hello, Joe Rogan. That was like a huge story. People are like, Spotify bought it.
That's not related to live streaming.
Well, yeah, but he's saying that there's some... Okay, whatever. I'm over it. It's a stupid conspiracy theory.
Yeah, you're focusing on the part that doesn't matter that
it's
much.
Like the least credible.
Yeah. So, theory, you know what? Let's take a break and we'll dig in a little deeper because I'm never going to get out of this. So, we'll be right back after this quick commercial break. You poop, you wash, you dry. It's a 3-step process Tushy is in the business of ass blasting with water. Everyone has an ass. Everybody? Everybody has an ass. Everyone deserves the gift of Tushy. Wiping your butt with dry toilet paper does not remove all the shit. This is the actual copy. This is awesome. I love Tushy. If you poop on any other part of your body, would you just wipe it off with dry paper? No. But I wouldn't. I don't see myself pooping anywhere else on the body, but good analogy.
If you got poop on any other part of your body.
Yeah. I like it better poop on your other part of your body. But would you wipe it off with dry paper? Hell no. Water cleans better than dry paper. It's just that simple. Let's be frank here. Thankfully, there's now a sleek bidet attachment that clips onto your existing toilet and sprays your butt completely clean with fresh water, and it's called Tushy. It's the best thing you could do for your butt. Tushy sprays directly to your ass. It removes the poop completely, so you aren't sitting on bacteria that leads to nasty things like hemorrhoids, yeast infections, UTIs, itchy asshole, and skid marks. Bidets are common in the rest of the world. It's time us in America catch the fuck up. I'm just going to drop an F-bomb because they say shit in here. But it's true. It's disgusting. You're just wiping shit in your asshole. Let's get it clean. Clean enough to eat, right, Elo?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. Bidet saves you money on toilet paper. You know, toilet paper is surprisingly expensive. That shit sets you back. I mean, I'm like, you go there, you get a pack of toilet paper, you're like $30 fucking. It's expensive. Am I wrong? I've always been surprised by how expensive toilet paper is. Back me up.
How much toilet paper are you buying?
It's not $30.
Maybe not, but it's like $15 for like 30 rolls. I mean, it sets you back. It's like a big ticket item at the grocery store. Is nobody backing me up here? You guys are all square as hell. Nobody? Crickets? Toilet paper's expensive.
Yes, it's very expensive.
What the fuck?
Just cut it.
No, leave it in. Insolence. Wait, you guys don't agree that toilet paper's expensive?
Well, it's not $30.
Well, I back that up.
That's some serious, like, Bill Gates saying how much could a gallon of milk cost.
No, it's like $15 for 30 rolls, isn't it?
I don't know that it's even 15.
You getting that Kirkland brand? What are you getting?
You buying in bulk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirkland brand?
Well, whatever. I don't know. I just buy whatever's on the
buying by the pallet?
I'm not.
You got a barrel of toilet paper?
Shut up. You guys know, bro, I'll pull it up on Amazon
right now. It's like $8 to $10.
You guys really trying to make me into Bill Gates' $30 hamburger
That's
helper?
what it sounded like. You're like, $30?
Hold on. Toilet paper. Let's do a name brand like Charmin.
This is Charmin.
Charmin's a good brand.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Look, fucking 24. Oh, it's all sold out. Look at this. 24 rolls.
Don't look on Amazon.
$28.
No,
what the
I'm looking at a 12 pack of Charmin Ultra at CVS, $13. It's $13.
But this is a Supreme roll, Dan. That's like some little bullshit.
No, this is Charmin Ultra Soft Toilet Paper 12
you
mega pack.
gotta get the Kirkland brand 2-ply.
Okay, fine. Kirkland brand 2-ply.
No, go on like Target to really see.
Okay, fine. Target. What the fuck? Keep all this in. It should all be part of that ad. Well, what the fuck are they advertising? What is it? Here, Charmin's the good shit, okay? This is the real shit. 12 fucking rolls. They always bullshit you, right?
$13.
Well, here, $13.
That's $1 per roll. That's 12 rolls. I said if you buy like a 24 pack, it's like $30, and it can be. Why y'all acting like I'm so out of touch?
How much for the 30 mega roll?
It would not be 30.
$30. What I tell
$1
you?
a roll.
I'm more in touch
30
than...
at a time. 30 rolls?
Dude, you don't even use toilet paper.
How much are you shitting?
You don't use toilet paper.
Wait, you
30
don't
rolls
stop.
of toilet
You
paper
don't
at a time?
Because what? The point is, you're paying like $1 a roll. That's pretty expensive, even for 12 rolls. Why should? I'm just saying. It's always struck me that toilet paper is so expensive. You guys are acting like I'm Bill Gates.
Do you use? I thought you don't use toilet paper.
I didn't always have a bidet, Zach.
But you use baby wipes before that.
So what? I still have a perspective about toilet paper. By the way, can we talk about how they bullshit? 30 rolls equals 120 rolls. Shut up, it's 30 rolls.
It's the double roll.
Yeah, but nobody
It's like
sells
quadruple
single rolls.
roll. It's quadruple.
They're like,
roll.
this roll is 20 times the usual roll. Buying one roll is like getting a 20-pack. You guys need to apologize to me. You guys owe me an apology. I'm waiting.
I'm not apologizing because you didn't specify the amount when you
Right.
initially said it.
Yeah.
You said $30
Yeah.
for toilet paper. I was like, what kind
But
of toilet
dude-
paper are you buying?
Dude,
Well, yeah,
I like to
obviously, if you
stock
buy
up.
like 500 rolls of toilet paper,
I like to stock
it's gonna be
up.
expensive.
no, I like to stock up.
Okay, but
Can we agree that toilet paper is expensive? You guys want
None
to give
of
me
us
that?
had the real estate in our apartment for 500 rolls of toilet
do you
paper
guys
at a time.
not? You guys don't dispute that toilet paper is expensive right now to me on record.
I remember that it used to seem expensive to us when we were super broke and we had like no money.
Dude, why do you got to make it like a class issue? I'm just speaking for the people.
$1 a roll?
Yes.
Well, what brand do you guys buy?
I mean, something equivalent to this, you know.
Gotta get that Kirkland 2-ply.
Stop
think
with the
we-
Kirkland, Zach.
Kirkland 2-ply.
I think we do get that.
God, you're obsessed with Kirkland 2-ply,
I
Zach.
fucking love Costco. It's great on the ass.
Okay, how much is Kirkland 2? Dude, you guys... I'm hoping that people out there... The point is that, like, you know, you're spending $30 a month if you have a family.
No, that shit will last you more than a month.
I never kept track of how much toilet paper I use, so I actually don't know how much I go through in a month. Like the two of us.
Yeah, it lasts you a few months, I think. You don't buy toilet paper every time you...
Look, you go to the grocery store, you spend about $100, and then it's always like, dude, like 30% of this was fucking on toilet paper. It's annoying.
No.
And then paper towels is a whole nother thing. It's like, oh, great. You know, 50% of my $100 bill is toilet paper and...
A 30-pack of Kirkland 2-ply is $20.
Boom.
That's pretty expensive.
It's not 30.
I think that's a deal, man.
Of course there's a range, dude. You're talking about Kirkland 2-ply. That's like the fucking bottom rung.
You know what I will?
Hila just said that's what you guys use.
But it's Costco. You need a membership to buy that.
2-ply.
Are you even including the cost of membership?
2-ply.
Hold on. You have to include the cost of membership.
Yeah, but
in
you're
the
going to
price.
amortize that
Ian
over
have
a
to say
year.
about this?
It's a year. You got to
Ian,
amortize
you're
that.
suspiciously
I
silent.
really wonder what does Ian have to say about this.
I don't know. Toilet paper adds up.
Thank you.
Fuck you,
Ian speaks the truth. It adds up, and that's the
Appreciate that.
point.
Thank
And
you.
can we shift it back to our sponsor, Tushy?
All right, wait, real quick. I will agree with you that baby wipes are expensive. Baby wipes are
Nobody's
expensive.
talking about that.
I'm saying we're talking about ass
I'm
plastic.
muting your
We're
mic.
in the
He's out. He's been muted. He took away his mic.
They're expensive.
Zach.
Now it's just everybody's muted. Dan pulled the plug.
Everybody's muted.
Dan pulled the plug on everybody. Listen, there's a commonality. We all agree that toilet paper doesn't clean properly and it's way too expensive. With Tushy, you don't have to buy toilet paper again. Okay? You can still use a little bit. They give you permission. They says you can use a little bit to pat yourself dry, but that amount is negligible. So that $30 pack is going to be ending up lasting you maybe a decade. And guess what? It won't clog your toilets either, Zach. Talking about baby wipes. How dare you? Devastate our environment. Tushy sprays your ass with fresh water. It's not toilet water. Tushy connects to the water supply behind your toilet to spray your dirty parts with clean, fresh water. It's the same water you brush your teeth with. Wet wipes are worse than toilet paper. They're terrible for the environment. If you don't believe me, Google Fatberg. You will regret it. And they also cause anal fissures, which don't Google that, by the way. You don't want anal fissures. Guess what? Tushy is only $79. That's $79. That pays in dividends. You pay that off in like, I don't know, a month, depending on how much you shit and how many people are in your family. It's an investment. $79.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, on not buying toilet paper. It's like an investment. It pays
that'd be
dividends.
like 4 to 6 purchases.
It pays
of toilet.
dividends. They also have an ottoman that helps you get everything out. You put your feet up. It's like a sexy tooth or cloud. You put your feet up, and it helps you poop. It's also only $69. Very nice. So go to hellotushy.com/H3H3 and get 10% off your order. Guys, please support our sponsor because, let's face it, they're the only one left. So please go to hellotushy.com/H3H3 for 10% off your order. All right, welcome back. So the first theory is that there's some kind of criminal something in nature, which would apparently explain why everyone's so hush-hush if it's so sensitive. Because let's face it, like, if you are the first person to talk, then everyone's gonna, like, if it's a criminal matter, and then everybody who works for Twitch is being instructed, you cannot leak this. Let's say this girl Shannon goes, he did this, and I know from a source. They're gonna investigate that. So I think if it is so serious, then I guess people who are really afraid of the consequences of being the person to have leaked that information. But you could leak it anonymously so easily. Just to anybody. I don't get it. The second theory...
I mean, just think of any other... like all the events that we saw happen during the Me Too movement. There wasn't any, like, mysterious dropping someone out because of an allegation. They say very clearly what the allegation is and that they're looking into it.
Yeah.
And there were cases where they decided that the allegation was not anything warranting, dropping the person.
I think the only reason people are assuming it's a Me Too thing is because it came right in the midst of this big wave of Me Too against, like, Twitch streamers specifically.
But that could also just be a coincidence, too.
But you see, that's another reason why Twitch is if it's not a Me Too, Twitch is doing him so dirty.
That's my point. That's so irresponsible.
They're doing him so dirty. But whatever he did, he must have fucked them hard. Because I know they're spiteful. Because when we went back to YouTube, they immediately dropped us from the partner program. And they still owed us money. I was like, hey, can you guys pay me? They're like, you have to re-sign up for the partner program for us to pay you. I was like, fuck you. They are spiteful.
That's why I call it high school drama.
Yeah.
But going back to his tweet, from his side, I also don't get it. Because if he doesn't know what happened, you would think he would be on Twitter a lot more. Like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Yeah.
Outrage. And that's a really good point, too, because his tweet was very cordial. Like, hey, guys.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on, but thanks for sticking with me. If it was me and I really didn't have any suspicion and I didn't know and I knew I didn't do anything wrong, I'd be like, what the fuck? We demand answers. But nothing. Everybody's silent.
And even if you're taking legal action, that doesn't mean you can't talk about it. You would still be vocal about it.
I'm going to stop you there. Lawyers always say don't speak publicly on the case because it can be used against you. Lawyers always advise their clients to not speak publicly. Always.
To a certain degree.
I think always.
It's not to say that he can't say a word about it. That's actually harming him. So that's
maybe it's harming him right now, but it might be helpful to his legal case to not say anything. It is very possible that lawyers, if there's a legal dispute going on, which is very likely, that his lawyers would tell him, do not say anything publicly yet. Mm-hmm. That is that's the most likely explanation. Now, what I found the most interesting and weirdly plausible explanation is if you look at his final stream, people have been scrutinizing his last stream before he was banned. He ends it by talking about some really crazy conspiracy theories I had no idea he was into. It turns out the doc is into 5G coronavirus shit.
Which I didn't even hear about.
Now, Dan or Ian or anyone back there, people were memeing on Doc for having these weird like pyramids all around his house to prevent 5G corona waves. Is that real?
Yeah, he loves shungite rocks.
But is that a meme, or is he really trying to prevent Corona?
It's hard to tell with his whole persona
Right, that's
because
what
he's
I was
always in
gonna
character.
ask.
But the whole being afraid of 5G giving you Corona, it to me doesn't really jive with the whole persona. So it seems legit.
Yeah,
but I can't really say for sure.
So I think it is legit because here he calls out a known conspiracy theorist called David Icke. And this guy...
Holocaust denier, by the way.
What's that?
This David Icke guy is a Holocaust denier.
That's what I was getting to. This guy, he's one of these conspiracy theorists who's so deep down the rabbit hole. If there's a conspiracy, he believes in it. Okay? He believes in the 5G coronavirus shit. He believes in lizard people, literally. He believes he's a Holocaust denier. People have speculated that he thinks lizard people is an analogy for Jews.
What?
I swear to God. I mean, just go to his Wikipedia page and read up on this guy. He is a fucking... He's a kook. He's a kook. I mean, that's putting it mildly. So the doc gives a very sincere and strange shout out to him in his final moments of Twitch. And for example, if I look at YouTube policy, they're very sensitive about these kinds of misinformation. That's very important right now. Also owned by Amazon, who is rivals of Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos.
Are we going on a conspiracy theory right now?
Yeah,
I'm not
wait, hold on.
following what you're saying.
Yeah, me neither. I stopped following what I was saying. Wait, Jeff is... I think I lost...
got lost in the sauce.
Let me start over.
You need more Shungai rock.
I just became fucking Charlie from
a little bit. You think they're hitting us with the 5G
I need
waves
some
right now?
Shungai.
And it kind of.
I think what I was meaning to say is that there's a big push right now to prevent misinformation on social media platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter are all taking hard stances.
Facebook is not.
Facebook is starting to they're being boycotted.
They're trying to,
They're being,
they are because literally they're having their own adpocalypse on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Because they're not doing anything to stop
Yeah.
shit like this. And so Jeff Bezos is what I was getting to, who is in the same stratosphere as all these people, right? He owns Twitch, he owns Amazon. I think they're taking I think this is the most plausible theory. They saw this, and they're taking a super hard stance about spreading misinformation.
Which I
if
believe
it's that. Why with what's with all the mystery?
Because they're fucking a terribly run company.
And from what I understand, this isn't the first time that he's promoted these kind of conspiracy theories.
When did he
so
talk
might have
about
already,
the 5G corona?
I was reading that he's done it on stream before. So I think you're right, Ethan, that this does seem the most plausible, that he was perhaps on thin ice already, like they had warned him about not talking about this, and then he did it again, and so they banned him. But I agree, Eli, they should say that. It's,
So Twitch is like, it's just another day. We warned you.
We're
you're banned.
getting messages from people who are not even YouTubers, don't even follow YouTube or Twitch in general, asking like, hey, what's with this dog guy? It's like the biggest mystery of the year.
And what's weird?
And now anyone who's heard the doc, the second thought that they have in their head is like, oh, he must have raped someone. It's crazy.
Well, these people are going to look really dumb when it's just like he's a conspiracy theorist and he's promoting dumb shit. I mean, that's a far cry from.
Yeah, I mean, all
too.
of the. Yeah, I mean, the thing is though that these people that seem to be implying that they're in the know, like the girl you were talking about and the slasher guy. I mean, though they haven't come out and say it, I would say it's fair that they've heavily implied that it's more on the insidious side.
Yeah, they have.
I agree.
So,
I totally agree.
I mean, they'll look like real dumbasses if it.
Where was the one? I'm trying to find the one that Slasher wrote. He's implied that he's working on the story and it's really bad. I'm trying to find it. Here, maybe this is it. I wanted to show this tweet before I. Why can I not find this tweet?
It's one of the Slasher ones?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
Oh, maybe this is it. I think he erased it and someone screenshotted it here. For several hours now, I've been told from credible sources the reason for his ban. However, due to the importance and sensitivity around the subject, I have refrained from going on it. I don't feel comfortable with it currently. That implies something truly terrible. Same as Shannon was saying, right?
Yeah, and then later he was on, there's a pretty popular Twitch podcast called Trainwrecked or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, that he went on and he seemed to, he still wasn't saying anything, but the between the lines message again seemed to be that it was something pretty dark.
So, in a vacuum, if these people weren't saying this, I would assume it's this, but let's watch this clip and you guys tell me what you think.
I was watching, I should just put it on Just Chatting. I mean, like, I kind of wanted to get off, but now I don't want to get off.
This is his final moments on Twitch. This is the last thing he ever broadcast.
I was watching that documentary on, what's this guy? Ike, I-C-K-E. Older gentleman.
What is he doing? He's sitting there quietly.
Anybody know who I'm talking about? I forgot his
he's
first
reading
name.
The chat.
David Icke. Yes, Alex. Yes. I like him. Even if, like, it's like, it just kind of, you know, rather than this, it's on Netflix. I believe it's on Netflix. Or is it Amazon? It's one of the two. It's either Amazon or Netflix. Little documentary on him. It's pretty enlightening. All it allows you to do is just sort of like, you know, allows you to step outside of the box just a little bit.
I, for one, don't want a bunch of his fans going and learning about Holocaust denial.
Not true, not whatever.
I don't know what's in that documentary,
the whole
by
goal,
the way.
though,
So
is...
I don't want to say that he's promoting that. Again, I think got to just be fair, okay? He's not promoting Holocaust denial, right? I don't know what's in that documentary he watched either.
Just looked it up. It looks like it is on Amazon.
Everything's on Amazon, bro.
It'd be pretty ironic that he got banned for
Something
talking
that
about
is
something
on
that's on
Amazon.
Amazon once it's Twitch.
So wait, can you read the synopsis of that?
Well, it sounds it says the first authorized documentary exploring the life of famed conspiracy theorist David Icke, the madman who has been proven right again and again.
Okay,
that's the synopsis on Amazon.
And written and directed by David Icke.
Not directed, but he is in it. So you know,
that is great. Yeah. He goes on. He like goes into these trances. I don't know. I guess he's just reading the chat.
I actually bought the, Mrs. Assassin bought the book, actually, not me. I shouldn't take the credit. Because she's staring at me right now with a blade saying, I did.
I can't tell when
Bought
he's
his
doing a
book, too.
character or like
He's doing
having a mental breakdown.
Things like this thick.
I
I'm
don't
going to read
know
it,
what's
though.
happening.
people were reading into this very
Tomorrow,
heavily.
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah.
that he knew he was about to be banned, and that's why he's seen. But
Roblox hide and seek.
Oh yeah, they're at the very end, which I'll skip to the end because he gets a text and it seems like he got bad news about something. But I found this more interesting than that part because people were talking. But let me skip to the
Is
end.
it at the end or did it not already happen?
no, yeah, the
No, it
part
happens
that
at the very end, right here. No.
No, the part where there were people think that he got the message with bad news happens prior to.
Yeah, I think it already happened.
Yeah.
Because the clip I saw, he like what? Okay.
It's this clip.
Stream on stream. Hold on, what's that? Roblox.
Anyway, Roblox. I think we're off topic when we're going into Roblox. So wait, where do I find the part where is it in this very same? Where did he get the bad news?
I mean, you'd have to watch the whole thing. I don't know the exact time.
Probably
Someone
around
back
here.
there. Someone back there. Timestamp me. So. So these are the conspiracies. And I don't know what to make of it. Other than I think the one thing we can conclude from it is that Twitch is a poorly run company. But it's the craziest thing ever.
It's at 2:09. No.
Oh, Discord's not open.
No, I'm just telling you from the comments. It's at 2:09.
Oh, good. There you go. All right, 2:09. This is apparently when everyone was watching very closely.
It has to happen.
He pulls his phone out. He's reading a text.
Yeah, they say right there,
His
whole demeanor has changed suddenly.
It's what we started watching.
Watch me take over. I love it, man. See the self-confidence in the chat? That's what I'm talking about. The self-confidence of the Champions Club, it's at an all-time high, and don't ever stop. Please, don't ever stop. You got to be strong in this world, man. I was watching.
Yeah,
I just put it on just chatting. I mean, like,
What? I mean, this whole thing is just so bizarre.
It's hard to tell because you could either just really be way looking into it more than you should.
Right.
You know, or he really is acting weird here. I can't tell.
I'm captivated by it. You know what's crazy is that because of all the beauty guru drama, it's kind of like somehow been overshadowed. But I cannot fucking wait to find out what actually happened. I can't wait. I saw this great meme. It was a wife and husband. I'm going to describe a meme to you rather than show it.
This is always really funny.
There's a wife and a husband in bed. The husband is turned away from the wife, deep in thought. And the wife says, I wonder what he's thinking about. And what he's thinking about is...
No, she thinks he's like thinking about another woman or something.
I fucked it up already. No, what's he thinking about? He's thinking about why did
Can I just send you the memes?
Yeah, go ahead, send me the meme. You should have done that when I started.
Well, I was pulling it up as soon as you started talking about it.
But I'm not... Discord isn't open.
Oh, my God.
I'll open it.
What a disaster.
So, I mean, I'm not making a conclusion one way or the other. I hope for the best. I mean, I hope that the worst isn't true, and I hope that. But I don't know what it means for Doc. Like, what is he going to do now? I guess he can stream anywhere else.
Well, lucky for you, because we're incredibly unlucky. We'll probably find out right after we finish recording this podcast and before we publish it tomorrow.
Yeah,
and this will all be moot.
Well, let's look at this really cool meme before we move on. Let's not, because I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Here, Dan sent it to me. Okay, here's a cool meme regarding the issue with Doc. Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. Me, why is it the tenses are weird? Her and me. Should be him, no?
No, it's from his...
No, it's from his... Oh, my God.
From his perspective. Her...
The 5G is really good.
Yeah, you need some pyramids.
We need some major pyramids in here.
Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. But how is he simultaneously thinking about what she's thinking about when he's thinking about something entirely different? We are looking at this from the third person perspective. We are not looking at this from his perspective.
Well, it's just a meme.
Him. What the hell happened to Dr. Disrespect? I identify with this meme heavily. All right. Can I get some... What are those stones
called? That was
called?
really funny, man.
What are those stones called?
Oh, Sugarite.
Pyramids?
I need some Shugite.
You need some Shugnite.
I need some Shugite. What is Shugite?
That's a great question.
All right. Thank you for the answer.
I think we might get banned if we talk about
I know.
Shugite is it's a black, lustrous, non-crystalline mineraloid consisting of more than 98 weight percent of carbon. Huh.
Shugite. and does it say anything about its frequency?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does it have the same frequency as 5G?
I don't see anything about hertz, megahertz, gigahertz, any sort of hertz here in the Wikipedia article about it, but that's probably because it's being censored by the NWO. So,
all right, are we ready to move on to Shane Dawson? Shane Dawson is in what can only be described as Logan Paul. He's in a Logan Paul exile. You know when Napoleon? You remember when Napoleon waged war on all of Europe, and they sent him to an island. They didn't want to kill him because they respected him too much. They just exiled him from all of Europe. They sent his ass to an island. What was that island called? You remember?
Oh, I don't remember the name of it.
They sent him to an island, bro. That's what they did to Shane. They're like, you are exiled from YouTube. All three. I have never seen this happen to anyone since Logan Paul filmed A Corpse in the Forest.
Elba is the island.
Elbow?
Elba.
Oh, Elba. Yeah. Wait, isn't that where the Spanish people party now? Or is that's Ibiza?
It's a bees.
That's
a bees.
Yeah. Ibiza.
Elba. It's close. I wonder what goes on in Elba these days.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe we should throw a rave there.
Man, the whole story of Napoleon on Elba is crazy. He tried to come back. It was crazy.
He did come back.
He tried, yeah, but it didn't work.
He raised another.
Yeah,
he raised another army.
yeah, but he got owned.
Didn't he swim back? Wasn't that the story?
That is definitely not true.
I heard he swam back.
I can tell you.
My history teacher fucked me then.
I can tell you, as someone who has a very poor understanding of everything, that he did not swim back.
I heard differently.
Zach, let me get this straight. Hold on. Let me probe deeper here. Napoleon swam from an island and an exiled island to France and then raised an army.
Let's Google.
He's a G, dude. I mean, come on.
Oh my God, dude. No, I think somebody. Let's get back on Shane. You were looking that up. He didn't swim. Come on, who are we kidding?
I want to know if he swam. I'm looking it up.
I think he swam, dude.
No, he didn't. Okay, look it up. No, he was definitely someone came in the night and picked him up and all this bullshit. Bro, you don't swim like 100 miles if you're just some dude. Gila, are you able to find anything about Napoleon swimming?
There's a wall of text here, so I tried to just Control F swim, and swim didn't come up.
Here, just say, did Napoleon swim?
Bro, he swam, dude.
Dude, are you fucking with me? Did Napoleon swim from Elba?
Our European fans have got to be fucking.
How did
pulling their
Napoleon
hair out
escape
right now.
from
These
Elba?
fucking
Are you ready,
dumbass
Zach?
Americans.
It's going to be swimming, dude.
It says he swam.
Does it really?
I'm kidding. It's 160 miles, 260 kilometers away from the French fucking border, dude.
Bro, you can swim. You can swim that.
People swim the English Channel. So,
Yeah, but
know.
he's
Napoleon, dude.
He's Napoleon.
G,
It's
straight
just pure
G.
willpower. He just did it. Just made it happen.
But so what happens when he gets on the coast after his crazy swim? He just goes
immediately
to the first,
raises an army.
He just
and
goes
then
to
gets
a
owned
cottage
by the British at Waterloo.
Exactly.
Anyway, Napoleon swam. Napoleon was the greatest swimmer ever.
Fuck yeah, he was.
Shane. Fuck. Got so sidetracked. So Shane is exiled like Napoleon, is what I was meaning to say. Ela, what are you typing so furiously?
She's still.
Are still on
This is
the
way more
Napoleon.
interesting than the Shane drama, dude. Come on.
You think you're in the swimming?
No, because
conspiracy.
I see that he sneaked out of there, but they don't say
Somebody came with a boat and picked his ass up at night.
how. Probably.
I'm seeing that Elba Island is not far from the coast.
I told you it's 150 miles.
He swam. People swim from
Have you-
Alcatraz.
Yeah, do you know how far Alcatraz is from San Francisco?
I don't know the exact.
Look up the distance.
Okay.
Tell me the distance. And remember, Elba is 150 miles.
It's definitely not 150 miles. You can skip the looking up. It's not 150 miles.
Tell me the distance of Alcatraz.
Half a mile.
Half a mile, Zach.
4.6 miles.
Oh,
Might as well be the same thing.
True. All right, Shane Dawson. Ela,
Okay, start
let's get our
over.
heads. Let's get our heads
close
in the
all
game.
the tabs.
Let's get our head in the game. So, to actual Shane Dawson now. You know, I spent so much time trying to understand all this last night, and it's just so thick. The drama's so thick. The tea is like a thick brew. You know what they call the thickest tea? Like English, black English coffee? What do they call that? That thick shit that the English
talking
drink?
about Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. It's
I don't
Earl
think
Grey.
It's really, I wouldn't describe it as thick necessarily. But.
And sometimes I drink Earl Grey tea, and it's like greasy. I'm like, what is this shit? So this is Earl Grey drama. So I'm going to try to skip it through as much as possible. I'm going to paraphrase as much as I can. So last year, oh my God, how do I even do this? James Charles, huge beauty guru. Tati made a video calling him a sexual predator. He got canceled, but then he came up with receipts and uncanceled himself. Now, 1 year later, it's rumored that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were behind, manipulated Tati into making her James Charles video. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
That's accurate.
Okay, thank you. So basically, Shane is being canceled. Jeffrey's being canceled. Tati is throwing James or Shane under the bus. Shane makes an apology video for doing blackface. But the problem here, Shane's channel, all three of his channels have been totally demonetized by YouTube. And I would have never expected to see that. I've only ever seen that once before with Logan Paul, who literally filmed a corpse and put it on his channel.
Did Logan ever get it back?
Yes. Yeah.
He did get it back. Okay.
Yeah.
And Shane maybe will, no?
He will. They said his suspension is indefinite but not permanent. I think what they did with Logan Paul is they said, I think they just banned him for a month and said you have to delete the offending content, yada, yada, yada. I think that's what I think Shane will get it. He'll get it back in like a month. But his reputation is being creamed by all this. And so, honestly, dude, the videos are so dull. I'm not even going to subject you. Like, they're all 40 minutes long. The one thing I say about the beauty drama is that these people need to learn how to edit. They need to learn how to wrap it up. Because, like, Tati goes on.
Tati is the worst offender.
Tati, oh God, dude, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Brutal.
I watched that whole video.
I will. Oh, dude. Wait, we have to pull some highlights. So anyway, the big thing is that Shane has this weird history of sexualizing kids, and I think that's what got the suspension.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially the Smith family. Yes, Will Smith's family, his wife and son, came down with some slam dunk tweets with millions of likes.
Yeah.
Because in a video back in the day, Shane Dawson is jokingly jerking off to a picture of Willow, who at the time was like
11 or 12.
11, bro.
Yeah. So,
but
kind of, I don't know what do you do about that when the family themselves are so offended and upset and their tweets have millions of likes.
Yeah, YouTube's like, oh shit, here we go. They felt the current rising.
Now, the weird thing with Shane is that he's been around for so long that I personally also don't know what he was known for years ago.
Yeah,
because he's had like all these different phases of rebranding and trying different things with his channel. So I'm really not familiar with his past. And then all these things that are surfacing are definitely problematic clips.
They're super old.
They're super old,
to
though.
say that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a ton of blackface.
Yeah, and he had this like racist character that he was doing a lot.
Yeah. So in this video on the screen, taking accountability, he pretty much is just saying, you know, I used to do blackface and it's fucked up and I regret it and I hate myself. But he doesn't address the real problems here, which is the sexualizing of minors, which is something we'll get into. But first, I do just absolutely have to look at this Tati video.
So this was already happening to him, right? And then Tati decided
Tati was a
pile
pile
on
on.
it.
Yeah.
Tati kind of just...
She's like, oh, Shane is having a really bad time.
She's like, bye, sister. And now all of a sudden, her and James Charles are best friends. I don't know.
That's according to her.
Look, again, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, you know, these are all real people. So I'm not going to say anything too mean about the beautiful, perfect Tati.
I can tell you that just looking at it all from the side, I'm getting so much anxiety.
Oh my God.
And it makes me feel bad. It's just like...
It's so on.
It's all too much for any person in this world. Like, they're all just people and they're dealing with so much drama. Like, each of these videos has tens of millions of views in like a day. I don't know. It's crazy.
This one has 14 million almost.
The amount of people that are talking about them and accusing each other of stuff.
I told Ela once, because when you get caught up in the drama, it's so bad. It feels so bad. I was like, it feels like somebody died. Like, and then, like, for the past 2 years, we've just been in so much shit, or like so many people making videos about us and stuff. And at times, like, I feel like I've gotten much better at handling it over the years, but you know, I wasn't always great at just, you know, I don't know if it's accepting criticism or just, you know,
the way you respond
accepting
to it.
the fact that there's just going to be people out there that don't like you, or I don't know what it is, but it's so painful at times. It just hurts so bad. I was like, it feels like every month somebody died. Like, this amount of stress and pressure, and it's just, it can't be. I'm telling Ela, I'm like, this can't be. This has to be so bad for my health that I'm feeling all the time, just in so much pain, emotional pain. So, you know.
I feel like there's also a real effect of like trauma from it, because those moments when like you get exposed or there's like a bad video about it and you see it, it's like
PTSD.
Yeah, there's real PTSD from this stuff.
People laugh, but I'm telling you,
It's
the
real.
emotional pain you feel is unparalleled.
Yeah.
I've never felt pain like that, emotional pain like that, so I only liken it to losing a loved one because I don't know anything. I've never lost a loved one.
I feel like the really worst thing about it is that it's both super serious and really petty, like always.
Right. That is
And
right.
so, like, if you meet anyone in the real world outside of YouTube and they're like, what's
right.
going on with you? You have to be like, oh, nothing, just some drama.
So
Like,
people online said I did this, but
Yeah.
they're wrong, and I don't see it that way. That's so true. Oh, that's so frustrating about it. Because, like, if you think back to, like, the whole Ethan exposed thing, it was so much emotional pain, but it all just boiled down to, like, he's cringy. He had a bad interview with Bill Burr. Or he's a hypocrite. It's
he's mean to Shoe Nice.
He was mean to Shoe Nice or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, you know.
Imagine explaining Shoe Nice.
you didn't kill someone.
Yeah, at times I felt like I killed or raped someone.
Yes,
It's
the
like, I
feeling
didn't
is
do it.
that heavy.
Yeah.
It's as if you like should be in prison right now for life.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is a really good conversation to have. And so I think it's important to bear in mind that I'm sure these guys are all dealing with that, what we just described. Shane is having, I can only imagine. Okay,
Yeah, I can
let me
only
show.
imagine.
So, but the thing is, Tati did not need to get involved.
No.
She really just kind of stepped into the crossfire here.
I watched the video. There was no point to it.
My favorite part, I'm not going to watch the whole thing because, of course, it's like 1,000 years long. Here, let's open it. It's called Breaking My Style.
40 minutes.
First of all, I just have to comment on, is she in a spa? I mean, where is she filming this out of?
A house, I have to assume.
What is that? She's got like scented sticks.
It's a decorational object.
I'm sure she's got a very, interior decorating.
She got
is
scented
a passion
sticks,
of hers.
y'all.
She definitely pulls the very, like, she looks really good in her exposed videos where usually people will be like, no makeup. They're like, I'm
Mask
half
off.
dead.
She's mask on. I
Yeah.
just burped as I said that. Pardon me. Could you hear me burping? Because it was like, bleh.
No.
No.
Oh, interesting. It
Silent.
felt very vulgar.
Jenna Marbles in her video was like, no makeup.
I love Jenna. She is a great person.
For Tati, it's like, this is my appearance.
Oh, everything's so perfectly put. She's wearing a peace shirt. She's got scented sticks in the back. I can't get over the scented sticks. Her makeup is like insanely on point, right?
The first 10 seconds of this video is just a masterclass in like, it's just every little detail about it. I love it.
You
Like,
ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's been a long time coming for me.
How do you bust out in tears already after hitting record?
That's what I mean.
Like, can you
so
really?
Calculated.
It's like, cause she's so. Just imagine the setting. She's sitting there comfortably, perfectly posed. So she had to have come and hit the record and then framed up perfectly, and then she starts, and she's crying immediately as she goes. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
It's been a long time coming for me to share with you some very, very important things. And I am going to be reading from what is approved by my legal team. So I am, once I start.
I love when lawyers talk about legal shit, by the way.
So unnecessary. Come on.
She makes some really funny legal claims that crack me up.
Yeah.
Dude, she's got scented sticks, bro.
Getting into what I need
I
to
can get you
share
some
with you
steaks
guys.
if you.
It's a mom. It's just awesome. It's like,
Today,
I don't know why. I can't
what I
get over
feel is
that.
important to share with you. I won't be deviating. And
Okay, so
it's-
anyway, she said, I'm not going to, again, it's 40 minutes of her just
Yes.
crying and saying that Shane and Jeffree Star manipulated her into making the video. But I'm saying my whole response to that is like, Tati, you have your own agency as a human being. I find it very strange that you would go out and make this statement.
Yeah.
But
even if they did, just take the.
you got to take the L. You made the video.
Just take it. You at the end decided to make the video.
Right.
No one forced you to make the video.
Even if they were like, Tati, this is a huge opportunity. This kid deserves it. You have to, like, ultimately,
It's
even
your
under that amount of
decision.
peer pressure, which I doubt there was that amount of peer pressure,
Right.
but I don't know,
I really doubt
but
it.
I really doubt, is that it's still, you're not a teenager in high school. You're like a grown-ass woman with scented sticks. I mean, the scented sticks say a lot, I think. You guys aren't appreciating it. Anyway, there are some points I want to highlight. At the end, when she gets all legal, is my favorite shit. She goes, let's see. She thinks there's a massive conspiracy. This shit gets off the wall. I feel like she's actually a little bit delusional at this point. She starts to go on about how there's a huge conspiracy against her to sell beauty products.
Next few months, a few people have bravely come forward with more information, and the pieces of what we believe actually happened are coming together. Make no mistake,
Flip the page.
this is far from over.
Ooh.
I've been terrified for a very long time, so much so that I had to relocate again 2 months ago, and I have taken serious security precautions to ensure my safety. On the advice
I won't say anything. I know that feeling.
I know that feeling too.
Well, apparently Tati does also. Let's not.
It's unfortunately unrelated to Shane, though. It's like, I don't know.
Well, right, because she made the video. Right.
not share with all of you right now the evidence that we have accumulated of the events that have occurred. However, there will soon come a day where we will be able to present this evidence, and you will be able to see
A day of
why
reckoning?
it is
Right.
we believe that Jeffree and Shane are responsible for so much of the damage that has been caused.
So she has receipts that she's taken to court.
You can tell that she's talked to lawyers also because she keeps she tries to explain the damages, which is such a lawyer thing.
Right.
They're
When-
like, when you try to bring a lawsuit to a
So
lawyer, they're
insightful,
like,
Hila.
well, where are their damages? And
That's-
she tries to present it like that. I had to relocate. It's been a year
Oh,
of
you're
stress.
so smart, Hila.
It's been a year of mental.
You're so smart. That's exactly what she's doing. She's trying to prove damages.
Yeah.
Because when you sue someone for defamation, first of all, it's extremely difficult to prove defamation in California.
Not just defamation.
But
I
then
don't
you have
know
to
what
prove
she's
damages.
Doing, but yeah.
Well, what the fuck else could she sue them for? Manipulating her to make.
Manipulation? I don't
That's
know.
not you can't sue for that.
I don't know.
Like, what could you? This whole thing is laughable. Like, of bringing a lawsuit to someone for manipulating into making a video.
Tell you this. It's now my opinion that Jeffree and Shane were both bitterly jealous of James Charles's success.
You were too.
Jeffree resented
Right.
that so much of his business was centered around his biggest rival, and Shane did not like that James Charles wanted to make a documentary. Neither of them were happy with standing in his shadow on YouTube anymore.
This was prepared by your lawyer.
I believe James Charles was gaining more followers and receiving more views.
I have to
and
point
more
out
press
that in
fast.
the whole video, she says James Charles maybe a million times, and she never once says just James.
I find that incredibly interesting. What do you make of that?
She'll say Shane, not Shane Dawson or Jeffrey.
Is it she's trying to give him respect? Is she trying to imply familiarity? Is she...
That would do the opposite.
Is she inadvertently...
If it's your friend, you would say James.
But that's what I'm saying. Is she inadvertently implying that she doesn't really know him well?
I don't know. It kept sticking out to me as I was listening to this video.
On the platform. And it's also my opinion that Jeffrey and Shane needed James marginalized and out of the way for their November launch of the Conspiracy Palette.
Why?
That's pretty
That's
crazy.
so
to
conspiracy.
assume.
That's so
They
conspiratorial.
wanted him out of the way.
Why? What does he have to do with the sales of their cosmetics? Like, this shit is totally off the rails.
Especially since by the time it came out, James was already uncanceled. You know what I mean? And their sales were insanely successful.
Also, he's a huge personality with a huge following already. I don't think they would even think like that. Oh, we need him out of the way.
See, this is the culture that I think is the problem, is that people think of these YouTubers as like super villains. They go, Shane and Jeffrey are plotting to take down James so they can launch their palette. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Tati's a legend. Flip that page,
I've also
girl.
recently been informed that Jeffrey is allegedly a co-owner of Morphe. Before the scandal occurred, I had also been told that James Charles was about to develop an entire cosmetics line with the owners of Morphe. This entire situation opens up a Pandora's box of speculation. But I'm just not sure anyone counted on this drama spreading like wildfire. It's my opinion that everyone involved got scared, and their plan changed multiple times as I refused to play along or engage with the drama over the next several months. A year later, it is now my opinion that James Charles was not their only intended target. I believe that there are many different people who have unclean hands in all of this, and there was a coordinated plan
This is
to keep
beauty fucking drama. Do you understand what beauty drama is?
It's like, no, you just made basically an exposed video. Then you regretted it.
Dude, this is New World Order shit, bro. Everybody's got blood on their hands, or should I say foundation on their hands. You know what I'm saying?
me quiet and push me out of the way for other business reasons. I do not think it's a coincidence that Morphe is about to launch their own brand of hair, skin, nail gummy vitamins.
None of your fucking
I do not
business.
think it was just Shane and Jeffrey that stood to benefit from my being silenced.
She's so bitter that other people are making money.
This was just too big.
Because she
I
also
think there were
launched
many players.
She also launched her own fucking vitamin line that Shane helped her. Dude.
Well, that was the original issue. Remember that's why she got mad at James Charles, because he promoted a rival vitamin.
Yeah, she's blaming.
I forgot.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That was what
she's
started it
blaming
all.
them for being jealous. She was the one that was jealous.
Just because he promoted in an Instagram story some gummy that was a rival, and she had a meltdown.
Right.
I forgot. That was the whole genesis.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now here she is still talking about the same shit. You got scented sticks. What more do you want in life?
A wrinkle in this that
Thank you,
is really
Zach.
interesting. What do you guys think about the fact that in this video she says that she made this video with the consent and in coordination with James?
I don't
Do you
know
believe
what that
her?
means, really.
Okay.
Because he hasn't commented at all. I just checked his
Right.
Twitter like an hour ago. And
I will speculate, and please bear in mind that this is pure speculation. I don't know. But what I think happened is that she and James, and I'm only saying this because this shit happened to me in the internet.
The internet.
This is what I think happened. 'Cause I think like Keemstar does this shit all the time. He's done it to me and he's done it to other people. He goes, you have what you think is just a normal conversation with somebody, and then without asking for permission, you take everything they said and then use it in your argument without without consent.
She goes farther
it's
than that,
happened
though.
to you with so many people where you'll have a casual conversation in the DMs, and then they make a video and they totally quote what you said.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's like, dude, if I knew you, first
not
of all,
just
I'm not,
Keemstar, a lot of people.
but
it's
so-
just kind of like
yeah,
a thing
it's
that
like,
people do.
First of all, you can't, if you're asking me for a public statement, I'm going to think more about it and prepare something more thoughtful. You can't just be having a casual conversation with me, and then like take that as like gospel.
Well, she at some point in this video goes so far as to say that James wishes that he could be here next to me for this video.
I think it's bullshit.
You just
because
think
he
she's
would
lying?
be there.
Yeah.
If he wished so bad, he would be there.
But he would be able to debunk this all very easily.
No, but it
I don't
benefits
think
him.
I don't think
Yeah,
he
I don't
would
know.
get
Why?
involved at
Yeah.
this point. He's probably so tired of this
No.
stuff. It was so hard on him.
Right.
Probably the
Just wants
most.
it
You
all
know,
to
the
go
most
away.
difficult it
Dude,
was on him.
The best thing
And
he could
he's
do is
finally out of it.
Yes.
Why? Like, it makes total sense that he would say nothing.
Yes,
Sure.
the best thing he could do is
Yeah.
just shut up. She's not slamming him. She's not doing anything. She's just trying to, curry favor with his fans. Again, this is speculation, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And they could have, and everything she's saying could be right.
And you know what? To your point, I just looked, because we had looked earlier. Jeffree Star, Shane, and Tati are all like bleeding subscribers like crazy. I just looked at James Charles. He's fine. He's
Yeah,
game.
James is killing it.
Yeah, so he's the only one coming out.
Hi, sisters.
Yeah.
What do you think these scented sticks? I think they're vanilla scented.
She seems like a
I
vanilla
think
type
it's
of girl.
patchouli.
Patchouli? What the hell is patchouli?
It's a smell.
Oh, you think it's patchouli?
Yeah. You think vanilla's too basic for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might be right, but vanilla's classic.
Patchouli is probably too basic for her. If I know it.
It's
too
a
basic.
unicorn. It's a.
Unicorn milk? Is
It's
that what you're gonna say?
it's a Tibetan sage.
Made from the ground up fingernails of children
Yeah.
or something.
That's probably some
Gwyneth
goop
Paltrow's
shit.
vagina.
Yeah, some goop
exactly.
Tibetan Gwyneth Paltrow's cave vagina.
Yeah.
All right.
And I have every intention of getting to the truth. In early May, when Jeffree went on a podcast and denied responsibility for his involvement and placed blame on me, it was both cowardly
You
and
made the
defamatory.
video. I mean, hello.
Last week, when Shane issued his statements about his involvement in all of this, I also perceived them as cowardly and defamatory.
Ooh.
As for everyone else involved that did anything underhanded or defamatory over the last year, I am still well within the statute of limitations for bringing a civil action to seek recovery for my damages. Should I proceed with this course of actions? My attorneys will be
can't
deposing
even
all
believe
witnesses
this.
who have information about the truth of what happened here. So for everyone else whose hands are dirty, that have not yet come forward, be careful of your allegiance. You don't want to be on the wrong side of the truth.
Dude, the wrong side of the truth. What is this, like World War II?
She almost went full Papa there. I
Oh
thought she was
my
going to say the day of
goodness.
reckoning is coming.
She did kind of say that earlier. This shit went so
I'm
over
sorry
the top.
I was unable to provide you with receipts.
So that was that kind of this 40-minute video. That was like that was really the heart of it and my favorite part. So she's suing and deposing everybody.
Everybody that's not on her side.
I hope she doesn't depose me.
I mean,
Hey, I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about any gummy vitamins for your hair. Then Shane. Oh, my favorite is Shane. So Shane is already getting shit on by everybody, and he's already had his channels demonetized. I don't know why I'm doing this out of order, but I just love Tati's video. I'm gonna go back and explain to that. But Shane reacts to her video when it comes out. He, for some reason, his immediate reaction is to go on Instagram Live because he's just freaking out and respond to her video. So here, this is.
I'm live because I can't even process. I need a drink of water. I fucking can't process this. This is insane.
I don't want to lie, but
I
but
feel
imagine the
bad for
pain.
him.
The pain is real. I just want to emphasize that.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
This is insane. This is insane. This woman is a fucking, oh my God. I'm gonna wait till as many people get in here as possible because
There's like a bunch
I'm
of people
losing my
calling him
mind.
a pedo in the...
Keep playing it.
You can see the viewers, by the way. There's a lot.
So
Where?
how is it that
Right
some
here.
editorial outlets
200,000.
knew that something was coming before I had
Because you message drama channels! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
my video for days. The night before I did film, Jeffrey sent me what he claimed was an audio file from an alleged victim and told me to listen to the pain in their voice. The audio was clearly a small
This is
portion
crazy.
of the conversation.
It's crazy that these people are inflicting so much pain on each other.
Yeah.
God, it's so ruthless out there, man.
It wasn't enough.
But
for
it's
me to
fucked up
contact
because it is, when you're on the sideline, it's just so sinfully entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's that Schadenfreude. I said that fucked up. Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude.
I'm not even going to try
I
to
don't
correct
know
you.
what you're talking about.
It's the German.
It's a German word for getting pleasure
yeah,
from
other
other
people's
people's...
suffering.
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Schadenfreude.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
authorities.
But I also
It was
feel
enough
bad
to
for him.
scare
I
me.
really do.
Well, then why would you make a video on the matter claiming these allegations?
Because she is a fucking... I can't. I don't want to say bad things about people.
We were trying to guess about what he was going to say. I think
the B word.
I think he was going to say liar.
I think he just doesn't want to say the B word.
I thought B or C.
He was going to go C.
He might have even gone full C right there.
This is insane. This person literally...
His reaction
Oh my
seems
God.
so
Oh my
much more
God.
genuine
Okay,
than her
sorry,
video.
keep pressing play. I need
You know
to
what
get through this video so I can fucking...
Infinitely more
Oh my
genuine.
God.
It's his...
As a victim of abuse myself,
Oh my God. You are so manipulative.
to think of facing public...
You're fake crying. You are fake crying.
I did feel like she was fake
I
crying.
felt like fake crying.
Oh my
How could it not be? Because everything about her is so like...
Yeah.
And then cue the tear.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and you got the Gwyneth vagina scented sticks in the background, perfectly placed.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was molested. I have been... Oh my gosh.
Victim.
That is not...
And I made no mention of it in my video.
Oh my God.
Get off.
The night before posting my
Oh, I love the suggested videos.
Oh my God.
What's next?
sharing my concerns for James Charles, that he was out of the country.
So anyway, he just bails at this point, and I think he was just full like, wow. It's like, wow, could it get worse? And then all of a sudden, Tati enters the
Yeah.
battlefield.
Sticks another shiv in.
Is Shane?
And
Is
Ryland,
is that his husband or boyfriend?
I think fiance.
They're engaged. Yeah.
Okay, so he comes out. He goes, "This is fucking lying. I'm losing my mind." 32 seconds that I
that
already.
was Shane.
And then his
he removed
fiance.
it.
Oh, he erased it.
Yeah.
His fiance goes in. He says, "Not today, motherfuckers. Do not tray me right now. Try." Oh, hope you enjoyed those sold out vitamins that you made millions in minutes from. Shane support, you two-faced liar. Tati Westbrook, a master class. And what the fuck is this? I was wondering. What is OBJ? Is it an emoji?
It must have been a
that didn't
emoji
show right.
That didn't display.
A masterclass in manipulation. The only was to save her reputation was to side with the person she tried to ruin. Make no mistake, this 40-year-old woman chose to post a video on her own accord. She riled up Shane before doing so to have one of the biggest creators backing her, and the chance this all backfired. Shane very well would have posted a video exposing James had he felt so inclined. No receipts because she didn't want to expose the countless times she told Shane that she was a big girl doing this only for herself. I'm inclined to believe that.
This makes a lot of sense to me.
Well, it's just logical, right? It's like...
Yeah. Yeah, Shane is the kind of guy that if he had something to say, he would say it himself, from what I've seen online.
Well,
it doesn't really make sense to me that he would...
Look, regardless of whatever you think of Shane, ultimately she's a 40 years old. You cannot blame other people for actions that you take. I mean, you just can't. Anyway, the drama is just so anyway, let's go pull it back here. So why did Shane get dropped from YouTube? Now, this is when we get pretty weird, okay? First of all, shout out to this channel Without a Crystal Ball, who really
Love is love, baby.
Public enemy number one, Shane Dawson she did the legwork on this. She got every receipt on the earth on Shane Dawson. So let's start. These were the ones that I handpicked to be what I thought were the most damaging against Shane. So here we go. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Shane Dawson justifies pedophile molesting children because he felt... Well, here, I'll let it speak for itself. It's obviously extremely old, the clip. I don't know what year it's
You can tell from the haircut.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy that everyone thought that haircut was cool. Because Smosh had it. It's just, it looks so corny now, but I wonder what's that version of today.
Kid, right? Like, you thought he was 5 years old? Like, that was his thing. I saw him on TV talking about it all the time. I'm like, he feels like he's 5. So basically, he's 5 years old mentally, right? But sexually, he's 50. He still has a penis. And it still wants to play. So it's like, there's a weird, link missing where it's like, I'm 5 years old, but I'm horny. But I find other 5-year-olds sexually attractive because I'm 5 years old too. So let's have sex. So it kind of makes sense to me. Even though it's horrible and I don't think molesting children is good, it kind of makes sense to me why he actually molests children. And that's kind of how I feel with it. Does anybody agree? This Twitter chat's kind of slow, but does anybody agree? I kind of feel like that's how it is.
So this is something he said a lot. And first of all, it's just weird to go out of your way to justify pedophilia, but his analogy is way off because 5-year-olds don't want to have sex. He says he's mentally 5 years old, so of course he wants to fuck kids, but 5-year-olds aren't sexual. That's the whole point. They can't consent to sex. So, I don't know. But okay, so this alone is not really anything. It's a pattern that emerges.
So, I don't know.
I find it strange that he can continue to hold this opinion because you see it throughout the years that he keeps saying the same thing. Like this theory he has about trying to justify.
And I think really where it comes from, and I'm not a psychologist, so I am not qualified to really analyze this, but he mentions that he was molested himself. And I feel like he probably has
he's got issues with sex.
Some unresolved
which there's not at all any evidence that he's actually done anything to to victimize kids. I mean, lest anybody think that's what I'm saying. There's no evidence to that, and there's no way I'm accusing him of that. I think he's got, he says he was molested, and he obviously has some sexual hangups from that, which is only natural. It's so damaging. It's one of the most damaging things you can do to a child. So
it's a problematic combination with him because he also was trying this really edgy humor a lot, and at that time, I think also edgy humor on the internet was very gross, not like today's.
It sounds to me like he's trying to rationalize what happened to him in a weird way to make it seem more okay in his mind. You explain things in your mind to make it okay. They call it rationalizing. And it seems to me he's probably rationalized something that happened to him as a kid. Because, when you get assaulted as a child, you always blame yourself and you carry a lot of blame and guilt. And so I think, there's probably a lot going on with him, how he thinks about it in his mind and how he sees it. But he's not an abuser. I mean, there's no evidence of that. But then here we go. But there's really a problem with his behavior when you see this. It's like the dude needs to resolve this issue and not keep doing, here he is with his 12-year-old cousin.
It's natural.
It's natural. Is there anybody around? No?
It's natural for a girl at your age.
With his girlfriend.
So we want to talk to you. We want to explain what sex is to you. We did get really quiet.
Where's the other peep?
First of all, the secretness of it makes it really creepy.
Okay, well,
feels
one peep and then we'll use you.
Totally inappropriate.
Okay, so I'll just pretend like that's, I mean, that works.
Lucy, this happens.
See, oh.
And then,
Why are they
you're
doing
so
this?
happy
It's
when
so
you're an
disturbing.
adult. I can't believe I'm endorsing this. Look what you've turned me into.
So Lucy, does that make sense?
Can you reenact it for us?
But Lucy, listen, you should be in love and you should preferably be married and hopefully not have any kids.
Okay.
And you should definitely be over the age of like 24, 25.
And he should put a ring on it.
And he should put a
ring on it.
dick ring on it. No, I'm kidding. No, you don't know what that is. You shouldn't know what that is.
Okay.
Now, are you on your period right now?
Stop it. What?
I'm trying to get answers.
No. How old are you? I'm not gonna give you anything. So close.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
She's on her
This
period,
feels very.
right?
No, what?
Are you? No, you're not on your period? You bleed.
No.
Now listen, you have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Now, what did I tell you? When he says, "Can I put it in?" you say,
No.
"Good, high five, girlfriend."
Wow, what the fuck?
Now, when he says,
that's
"What about just in your
weird.
mouth?" you say,
Just
No.
your mouth?
"No."
You say I bite.
So I think in their mind they're just being
12
like
years old, everybody. 12 years.
I think they're just being like edgy and funny and like, hey, she doesn't know what we're talking about, but I think
It's inappropriate.
I'm trying to explain it, but it's hard.
Well, I think like you said before,
Yeah.
it's about the volume and it's the pattern.
Yeah.
It's all of these, every one of these individually, it's like, all right, that's a little cringy, but you could maybe explain it away. But I mean, we compiled a list, right?
I'm not done.
Yeah, there's like 40 of these or something,
not
and at
gonna
a certain
watch all
point,
of
it's like,
them,
all
but
right.
No. There was like a
There's-
billion, but I handpicked.
There's probably like 50. I don't know.
Yeah, there was
There's a lot.
So
Yeah,
I
there was
picked
a
out
lot.
like the ones that I thought were the most compelling. Dude, there was like a bagajillion of these. So let's see. So when Justin Bieber was like a tiny kid, he was 16 years old.
Justin
but wait,
Bieber decided to be a
Well, here.
porn star. What would his porn star name be? Here are some of my personal favorites. Just in Beaver, Just in Queefer, Just in My Mouth, and Thrusting Beaver. And there was even some ideas for porn movie titles. And I can't decide which one is my favorite. I'd tap it one time, or One Less Lonely Asshole.
Gross.
What do you think, Justin? Which one do you like?
I like them both.
Look how young he is.
You know what, Justin? How about we make both? What do you think?
Yeah.
Perfect, JB. I'll be over soon. So last few
See
orgy par-
that part with the camera at the end really did me wrong, to be honest.
Talk to me, baby.
Inappropriate, Zach.
It's so good.
Zach, stop.
Talk to me, baby.
Zach, that's a 16-year-old boy.
It wasn't me. Vin Diesel's back here.
Oh man. So,
Do you think we could ever get Vin Diesel on the show?
oh my God, I'd love to have Vin Diesel on
Next
the phone.
Fast and the Furious, whenever they're doing promo.
Talk to
for
me,
it.
baby. I'll
Let's
just
get
hit him up
there.
like, "What's up, baby? Talk to me, baby."
God, you're so beautiful.
Dude, his voice is such. How do you say it? It's got such a tannin. Is that the right word? Or
No.
Timbre?
Timbre. is
timbre?
probably
It's
what
got
you're thinking of,
timbre
yeah.
like fucking for days. Timbre. Hit me with that again.
God, you're so beautiful.
Who's got timbre like that?
Diesel.
It sounds like he smokes. So it's like this.
Oh, he
deep-
does smoke. I've seen pictures of him smoking.
So he's got that
More
smoker's
than
like
that, though.
No, it's more than that.
death rattle almost.
He's got so much timbre you could build a house out of it.
God, you're so beautiful.
Making a
Timber
joke.
joke,
Oh,
yes.
that's really funny, dude. That's really funny.
I'm out here on the fly, Dan. All right, Shane, let's not lose focus here.
This child was probably 6 years
first of
old.
all, I'm just going to say that this video is edited to make it as creepy as possible with terrifying ambient sounds in the background. So bear that in mind and try not to be manipulated by
Edited, not by us.
No, not by us.
This child was probably 6 years old, and I was taking a picture of something, and the kid turns to me and goes, "Oh, are you Instagramming?" And first of all, how does a 5-year-old, 6-year-old know what Instagram is? Which
Right.
is terrifying.
Mhm.
Second of all, I was embarrassed because yes, I was, and it was a picture of my salad. And the 6-year-old girl goes, "Oh, how many followers do you have?" I have 125,000.
No.
Her dick was almost as big as mine.
Really?
And I said, "Okay, little big dick, why do you have so many followers?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm a cheerleader." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy. she's like sexy.
You're disgusting.
I know. Listen, we've talked about pedophilia
No, this
before.
is Shane. Like, do not say this, and like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, you will get arrested. Like, he kind of can.
Listen,
he
allegedly,
has this justification for pedophilia,
Okay.
and it's so disturbing. And like, I just pretend that he doesn't.
Okay, wait, no. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Oh God.
Here's my justification for pedophilia.
I can't.
You can tell she's like serious. She's trying to make it funny,
I
but
feel like he thinks he's just doing like funny material.
he's doing a bit.
Yeah.
But I think that's where the
he has no like limit when it comes to these topics.
I think that's where the trauma from his childhood probably comes in. And that's, I'm speaking, of course, from my place of absolutely no expertise. Yeah. But where a normal person would have that filter or that awareness, he may not.
Like, it doesn't know where to draw the line.
To him, it seems
this
normal.
Is inappropriate.
Yes.
Here's my thing. People have foot fetishes. People have fetishes about, everything. Fine, everybody do your thing. So why is it when somebody looks at Google's like naked baby on Google and jerks off to it, they can get arrested?
That is the
my
worst.
God, I haven't heard
analogy.
this one.
That is the worst analogy. Okay, let me answer you, Shane. First of all, if there's pictures of naked children, that means that they're the victim of a crime. Okay, pictures of feet doesn't necessarily mean that there's a victim. If there's naked pictures of babies, or God forbid actually being committed sex acts on, there is a victim to this crime. First of all, and second of all, pedophilia isn't just a fetish. It's about control and power and victimizing somebody. So, from what I understand, it's not like. Do you agree with what I'm saying? You're just looking disgusted. But am I correct?
I wonder if you're doing justice explaining it well enough. I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing it. So
You
I didn't
can't.
even-
No, I
I'm
think
still like processing what I just heard.
No, you can't compare it to a foot fetish. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. No, because the child is a victim. I mean, that's really. It's not like a victimless crime. You can be like, "Oh, just poop in my mouth. It's weird. It's weird, but nobody gets hurt." But that's not true with pedophilia. There's always a victim, even if it's just pictures online, and you say, "I'm just looking at the pictures. I'm not doing it." You are supporting a system in which, by the very nature of it existing, has to have victims, and it's one of the worst crimes you can commit to a person.
Mm-hmm.
So just writing it off as a fetish is actually. It's like weird, dude. Actually, you know what this is really like. I feel like he's a fucking pedophile apologist. It's like super weird. I feel like this is how pedophiles justify it to themselves, so they can live with themselves. They go, "It's just a fetish." I don't know though, but it's a very weird statement.
Understand
because
jerking off to babies. I mean, the thought, even just reading that is just crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, this part. You like hold on to your seat.
Here's the worst part of it. I actually went to Google and I'm like, I don't want to see.
You could
I don't
get
want
arrested.
I know, but I just wanted to see like, okay, let
Hold
me
on to your
just
seat.
pretend. Let me pretend like I'm a pedophile for a sec.
Pretend. I don't want to pretend that.
So I typed in naked baby. First of all, they were sexy.
Oh, no.
Okay, back to the Instagram. So I look at this little girl's pictures, and she had makeup on. She had her tongue out. She was doing like the peace sign. She was doing a backflip.
Is she like Honey Boo Boo? Is she fat?
No, she was like a skinny little sexy 6.
Dude, that shit is so wild.
I think this is the worst one that I just did not hear before for some reason. I haven't stumbled.
I feel like wasn't there a weird movement to like normalize pedophilia on the internet, Dan, where they had like
Yeah, it's called 4chan. No, I don't know.
No. There was like a bunch of Twitter accounts and they had like a emoji in their name or in their title. And
I don't know.
There's like people that try to normalize pedophilia, and I think they use.
There's the NAMBLA thing.
What is NAMBLA? I doubt that's it.
NAMBLA is like a
National Association of
Man-Boy Love
Association.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it's what you're saying. Yeah. I mean,
So-
it's a pedophilia and pedestry advocacy organization.
Okay, so maybe
in the
it is
United
NAMBLA
States.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. And I think what Shane just described is one of their kind of rationalizations of being like, hey, pedophilia is just another sexual fetish.
It's not. It's a sickness.
Yeah, it's a mental illness. Right. That's right. So that one's pretty weird. And then he goes on to explain that one because he got shit for that. And this, let's see, this he explains in 2018, which is actually kind of recent. He says, no, that video is all jokes taken out of context and has all the punchlines removed. It is also illegal to claim someone is a pedophile and use 6-year-old jokes as proof. Again, I love everyone trying to get legal.
I do not believe that is illegal.
No, of course it's not. Also, we're talking about civil.
I feel like,
this is not a criminal.
Yeah, that's a weird take. Yeah,
I cannot really take this as an explanation.
There's no
to
context.
What we just heard.
Yeah.
Ian was just saying back here that I guess Shane did at some point release what we just heard unedited, and he in that clip says that he's just joking. I don't know if that actually makes it any better.
Well, of course he would say that. I mean,
yeah.
What are you eating back there?
I have an Altoid in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Dan, you.
I'm not actually eating. It's just an Altoid. It's a mint.
I wish I had a mint.
You want one?
Sorry, can you say again what you said?
Yeah, can you bring it to mints? Bring it to mints.
That's not what
and
I'm
talk.
saying. What did you say?
I said that Shane.
He said, "I'm just kidding." He just said, "I'm just kidding."
In that clip.
Yeah.
In that clip, in a longer unedited clip without a didgeridoo added to it for whatever reason.
I understand that, but I feel like there has to be a limit that's crossing a line of.
Just kidding doesn't write that off at all.
It doesn't make it better.
So anyway, yada yada yada. There's more. I mean, this is the short stack, right? There was like a bajillion.
Do we?
Yes, Stan.
We get it though.
What's your name?
Adriana.
And your little sister watches me?
I feel like the one we just listened to was the worst one.
Yes, she's only 4 and she's like obsessed.
Does she even know what a pubic hair is? I just ran into, what's your name?
Random fan, 4-year-old sister, already getting sexual. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, this one I got to show. I know you guys are over it, but this one's so weird because it features fucking Raffi Fine, the Fine brother. I had this.
That is just your.
No, it's proven.
I figured it out.
It's proven. I was watching this and I got. All right, I got to tone it down.
It was a really good spot though.
No, because I was like, wow, this video is so disturbing. What in the fuck is this? And then for a moment, it swings over to the puppet master, and I was like, holy shit, that's a Fine brother. That's Raffi Fine. And then Dan looked it up, and we 100% confirmed.
Yeah, they had a
puppet named Hey,
show.
It's Millie.
Yeah, there you go.
By Raffi Fine. You'll see it's 100% confirmed.
Hey, Shane? Well, is it wrong to touch yourself in the nether regions?
This shit is so disturbing.
Shane?
So weird.
Shane, can I ask you a question, Shane?
What?
Shane, will you fuck me? Shane, wait, follow-up question?
What?
What does fucking mean? Shane? Is fucking bad?
Why don't you touch yourself a little bit?
Gross.
What do you mean, like my face?
Wait, you're not moving your lips.
You see? Raffi Fine. What? It blew my mind that he was...
Oh.
That was quite a twist.
Nobody is mentioning that Raffi Fine is doing some weird pedophile puppet. Doesn't that? I was like, oh my god, it's Raffi Fine.
Later in the
pedo puppet.
Later in the same clip, you see the other Fine brother, right?
So actually, I don't think it's the other Fine brother. I looked very
okay.
closely. It doesn't look like him.
All right.
Yeah.
Your lips.
Oh. Like my face?
No, touch a little lower.
Like my underdeveloped
Hey, who the fuck is this guy, Millie?
Like, here, you want to see it? You want to examine it? To me, I looked really close. I mean, it would make sense that it's him, but see, it doesn't look like him, does it? I don't think so. I think
I don't know. There's like 2 pixels.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy, Millie? Millie, who the fuck is this guy?
Why are you so angry?
I'm gonna fucking rape you, bitch! Turn the fuck around! Turn the fuck
Wait,
Put the camera here!
Billy, hold on. Shane, hold on, Billy. Shane, what's rape?
Oh my god, it's so fucking wild. So just to prove it, so people don't think I'm making shit up here. Here's the puppet. Hey, it's Millie. Okay, created by Raffi. And Benny, fine. And Shane Dawson. Oh, it was a collaboration.
Right, yeah.
It's so crazy.
A lot of elements of the
Why are the
H3
Fine Bros
universe coming
so
together.
weird? Millie is an 8-year-old girl who may seem innocent, but in almost every single video she's in, she says inappropriate words, makes sexual innuendos, and she doesn't understand, is mean to Raffi, and says she is wet from sexual arousal. Can we talk about this more?
2010. What was going on with humor back then?
Internet humor in that era is very cringe in retrospect.
Yeah.
It really is.
Okay, so now we get to the Smiths. Okay, so we're done with all that. So this is when I think YouTube was like, all right, this is fucking crazy. So here, I mean, dude, go ahead and watch this.
Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth. Oh, Willow. Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth. Oh, I'll whip.
Yeah. So anyway, so I mean, okay, that coming off the back of everything we've talked about is weird. He just continues to do this, but then the Smith family comes out with the heat. Jada Smith, the mom, to Shane Dawson, I'm done with the excuses. I'm not sure what that means, but
I think I understand after I saw the amount of clips because she probably saw it already. She probably saw one or two. And she was like, okay, maybe it's a joke and I don't get it. Maybe this, maybe that. But when you see like the whole totality of it, maybe she was like, I'm done with the excuses.
And the Smith family is well connected with YouTube. Will Smith could call Susan Wojcinski. Just like me.
Just like you.
Yeah. And be like, yo. Be like, oh.
Yeah.
Be like, it's rewind time on Shane Dawson. Oh. She goes, hello. And he's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, hi, Smith. Will Smith. Uh-huh.
That's how he communicates.
So I think the Smith family brought the hammer down. And then Jaden Smith, famous,
poet, famous
musician, thinker, philosopher. Shane Dawson, I'm disgusted by it. You sexualizing an 11-year-old girl who happens to be my sister is the furthest thing from funny and not okay in the slightest bit. 1.1 million likes.
Yeah.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Will. Ooh. Shane did what? Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get right on that, Will Smith. Wait, hold on. He did what?
Yeah.
That is totally unacceptable.
Okay. We're talking about serious stuff here.
Yeah, but there's always time for some good Will Smith. So anyway, it all comes full circle, and I go back to something that happened like a few years ago, and we all speculated about this, and I think I was one of the only ones who said, you know what, I think he did it. And what am I talking about? Let me play this for you.
Oh, no. The things I've done to my poor animals, they will never love me. I've done terrible things. I used to...
Oh, no. I don't know if you want to go there, Shane. What'd you do?
One time, I laid my cat down on her back.
Are you going to get arrested for this?
I don't know. No.
Think about it.
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't penetrate. I laid the cat down on her back, and then I moved her little chicken legs, spread open or whatever. And I was like, if I just hump, but on her tummy, that's not weird, whatever. And then I humped it, and it kept going. I came all over the cat.
No, you did not.
It was my first sexual experience.
No
I was also
way.
I have said from the very first moment, I think he came on that cat. Because it was way too specific and way too detailed. And he said he was kidding, and everyone's like, oh, he's just kidding. That's Shane. I think that cat got cummed on.
That was one of the greatest memes, wasn't it? When he wrote
his tweet.
The tweet.
Yeah. I did not. First of all, I did not come on my cat, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
I didn't fuck my cat.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he fucked. Oh no, he didn't fuck his cat. Well, he rubbed his dick on his cat, so I guess it. But in the context of everything we've just seen, raise your hand who thinks Shane came on his cat.
Well, no, wouldn't he? He said he humped the cat. Isn't that fucking the cat?
Well, he didn't
No,
penetrate.
yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that still be fucking if you're?
I mean, it
humping?
depends how you.
It's a broad definition.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Did he come on the cat?
Yeah,
Show of hands.
came on the cat. Yeah.
Who came on the cat?
I'm not going on the record.
Okay.
I think he fucked that cat.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't. But I mean, I think the coming on the cat is at least. Okay, let's not trivialize any of this. This is all very serious. So that's pretty much it. If you've come to...
That's the tea, sis.
And that's the tea,
Wow.
sis.
It's pretty crazy.
Everybody loses in this story,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to show. Is that the crystal ball lady...
Right.
Who was the gatekeeper of all this drama, and I do want to give
Technically, she's the not having a crystal ball lady. Just want to point out.
her channel name is
Without a
crystal
crystal ball. She's got a great intro too. If you want to watch it.
Yeah, I do. So it's at 3:30, so I can know where I was. Dude, it's bro fucking tea steaming, bro. I laughed when I saw this. I was like, yes, topical, funny. Epic, intelligent. Well, and tea without a crystal ball. That's epic. Yeah. So anyway, that's her intro. Love it. God bless. So this is super interesting. She just made this video in response to Tati's video. And she said back in the day, she wrote a video about the drama involving Tati. And then Tati had her lawyers contact her to remove shit. I'm like, dude, this girl is...
She just wrote an article about it.
Yeah, let her explain. But what I really want to point out is that she has a pillow in the back that says love is love.
It's the best.
Huh?
Which, if you think about it,
What does it mean?
It means absolutely nothing at all. And it's so funny. I just find it so funny. Love is love.
Love is love, baby.
What else could it be? What else could love be but love?
It's all love.
Love is love.
Is tea love?
No.
Tea is
love
not
is
love.
love.
By so
Tea is tea.
So he's not having the best week. He's not having the best couple weeks. It's been, he can't make money on YouTube. Sony
I hope you have it
is
timestamped.
claiming his videos. It's
Yeah,
a
it's right
mess.
here.
Okay.
So there's the stuff with
Dang.
Shane, and so
Oh.
a lot of people were like, "Why is Tati speaking out now?" Whatever. I'm not here to say I don't like Tati. I really know.
20, by the way,
I don't.
a 20-minute video that I think I can boil down to 30 seconds when she finally gets to the point.
really care about Tati, honestly.
Love is love,
I
though.
don't feel any sort of I hate you or
It's
I don't
also
like
emotional.
you.
Just
Do I like
say
some
what
of
you
her
have to
behavior?
say.
No, but that's just my opinion. Okay.
Here we go.
So last year I wrote a piece and after doing
Ooh.
that I received
What
a letter
happened?
from
Love
our
is love.
attorneys, and after which I received that letter, I cleaned up the article and I completely changed the way that it was the article was put together, and I took out any of the things that
We don't
would
need to
have
watch
been
anything.
That's it. That was 30 seconds of a 20-minute video. But I just really love Love is Love.
You love is love.
I love Love is Love. I believe that was the line. Shakespeare wrote that line originally. Love is love. Actually, now we move on to a very... God, it's like such a week, man. We talked about Doc. We talked about Shane. Now we got to move on to Chris D'Elia, friend of the show.
And all of these guys were on the show.
Everybody we've talked about has been a guest on
I'm
the
the
show.
commonality.
Yep.
You did this.
You know what? It really sucks is that I really like all these guys on a personal level. Doc is like such. Well, first of all, I'm not
Well-
accusing anything of Doc. Let me step back. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I don't know what he did. Doc is an awesome dude, though. He was like super entertaining, super funny, such a great guest. Shane is a.
We don't know them on a personal level, though.
From my, you're right. From my perception of having
Having them as a guest.
having ran into them. Yeah. But, Chris D'Elia I actually do know more on a personal level than these other people. For example...
Even then, it's not like we hung out
I
outside of this.
No, but he when Theodore was born, he sent us a gift, and I thought
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that's so thoughtful.
Mhm.
Like he was one of the few people that sent us a gift, and for him to have followed that and
Yeah,
sent,
that's
and it was a
very
really nice gift too. It was like a really cool toys and blanket. It was a really beautiful bag. I was honestly I was like, wow, that's so thoughtful of him to send that.
Yeah.
We texted a couple times about Metamucil We were laughing because I was like, dude, Metamucil's safe, bro. Is a game changer. And we were laughing about Metamucil and stuff. So I would, I liked him a lot as a dude. I thought he, like, on his act, he's kind of crass and he's very like, I'll just say and do what I want and fuck you. But I was like, wow, on a personal level, my dealings with him personally, I was like, he's such a sweet, tender, caring guy.
Mm.
So when these accusations about Chris came out, I was just, honestly, my first reaction was just like, dude, like, why do you have, like, why, man? Why would you risk anything to just flirt with these girls on Instagram and fucking Snapchat? Just like, why would you put yourself at risk? Just like, fucking why, man? Why are you doing this?
It's a sickness. And that's what
It's a sex addiction. It must be some kind of thing. Because Chris always makes a big deal about how he doesn't do drug, or
Right.
I don't know if he makes a big deal, but like it's pretty
He
remarkable.
talks about it like.
He's like, he says, I have never tried any drug. I've never
Or
taken a sip
alcohol.
of alcohol. I've
Yeah.
never smoked a single puff of weed. And it's remarkable. It's like, so it's almost like his addiction is sex, is what it seems like. Which is, I mean, the fucked up thing about a sex addiction is that, again, it by definition includes other people who are probably, are going to be deeply affected by what you do.
Mhm.
Smoking weed and alcohol, maybe it can affect your family as a byproduct, but ultimately it's something you're doing to yourself. You don't need other people's consent. I'm not saying he raped anyone, but like there's a power dynamic, and I think it's just, I really hate to see, and I've seen it a lot, when these celebrities with power and influence indiscriminately use that to just fuck girls, and they and try to control and manipulate. And it's just like, dude, why? You can get a normal girl. You can get a girl, because like he's 30, I think, or
I think
40.
he
He's 40.
I think he's not 40. I think he was 35 in the time of some of those stories.
And so the vast majority of the girls are like right on the cusp of 18, like super young. It's like, dude, how about just fuck a 25-year-old if you want a younger girl?
Yeah.
Or just like find like a normal girl. Like, because the thing about 18-year-olds and girls around that age is that like they're, on the most part, I don't want to discriminate against younger people, but the maturity level against someone who's like 25, 30 is just so vast.
Well, yeah, and when you read their stories, they say the only reason I responded is because I told my friends that this guy messaged me and he's verified and all this stuff, and the friends were like, "Oh, he's famous. You gotta respond."
Yeah, because when you're 18, it's
like,
mesmerizing. It's like magic. Well, even in general, there's a lot of gravity towards being a celebrity, right? Like it's like this mythical, magical thing, and you can really influence people with it. But it's like, but when you're talking about, I personally, thinking back to myself as 18, I know that we legally consider 18-year-olds adults, but like I was very much still a child at that age.
Yeah.
I was far from adult at 18.
He was an adult.
But he was
That's
like
the problem.
So
he was the one that should have known better.
So I was very disappointed, and I was just like, dude, why would you do? Why? Just, dude, he had everything going for him. He was on top of the world. He was like, he's featured in this huge Netflix blockbuster that was like $100 million budget. That like, and it's like, dude, he was on his way. He had it all. But I just don't understand why. Why would you risk all that just to fuck some young girls, man? Anyway, let's talk about what actually happened. There was, first of all, it was like the enormity. There was like dozens of girls that came out with similar stories. He said, I'll start with his statement on all this. He said to TMZ, I know I have said and done things that might have offended people during my career, but I have never knowingly pursued any underage woman at any point. Chris goes on to say, all of my relationships have been both legal and consensual, and I have never met or exchanged any inappropriate photos with the people who have tweeted about me. He finishes by saying, that being said, I really am truly sorry. I was a dumb guy who absolutely let myself get caught up in my lifestyle. That's my fault. I own it. I've been reflecting on this for some time now, and I promise I will continue to do better.
So I think in the beginning it started with some Twitter threads with those girls saying,
Here, I've got one here.
He reached out to me. I was under 18.
You know what was the craziest thing that made it even worse is that he played a pedophile twice.
Right.
In separate shows. First time in Workaholics. The second time in You. Dude, that made it so much worse. Anyway,
The You one was far worse because not only was it a pedophile, he was playing a comedian that preyed on young girls. He was basically playing himself.
Oh
in
my
retrospect.
God. So he said, let's see, what is this? Send me a pic. She sends she was 6. She claims that she was 16 at the time of this conversation. And he was apparently, in 34, 35. It was in 2014. Send a pic. She sends a panda. And he says, haha, the fucking panda dick. They're very exotic. Is that it? I guess she's just saying you don't want to ask a 16-year-old for pictures. Oh, here's another one. Imagine being 16 and being groomed by a stand-up comedian twice your age, and the only reason you never met up and got physically molested was because you had just gotten a boyfriend your own age. He says, hey, I'm in your town. Let's hang. Do you want to meet up tonight? Yes. Can we make out? He asked her.
And there's no proof here exactly of something illegal happening just from this screenshot. But the problem is that you start to see the pattern of what he was doing across all these different stories. And you can definitely see a predatory behavior. He, a lot of times, would start talking to them on Instagram and then switch to email or text or whatever. But on their Instagram, a lot of them say he could clearly see my age,
If you're on their Instagram...
It's the feed of a 16-year-old.
Yeah. But he says, I didn't ever knowingly pursue anyone underage. And that might be true, but you knew that they were... You knew for sure that they were like, right there. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little under, maybe a little over. But even regardless of that, it's like... I don't know. It's like, let's say this guy really likes sex. It's the only thing he cares about in the world. And he's like, I'm famous. I'm attractive. I just want to fuck whoever wants to fuck me. And so he's like, I'm traveling on all these towns. I'm going everywhere. He's like, I just want to fuck people that want to fuck me. I just want to fuck all the time. And so he's messaging everybody. He's like, hey, I want to fuck.
Yeah, the problem is that there is a common theme here that shows...
They're too young.
Yeah.
He's targeting people that are too young.
Yeah, at least for me, that just from observing what I'm seeing. It's definitely behavior that I think is not
The problem is
okay.
when you target someone that's so young too is that, like, there's a good chance that you, because of your celebrity status, you'll be putting them in a position they're not fully comfortable with, even though they are consenting.
Yeah, that's why he's abusing his power.
Yeah, because they'll come over, like, oh my God, it's Crystalia, and then he'll be like, you want a drink? And then he'll start acting inappropriately, and then she's like, I don't want to say no because it's Crystalia, and well, I came here, and of course he's expecting this of me.
Yeah.
And so they end up in the situation that they're very uncomfortable with, and they go through with it because of they're embarrassed or they're ashamed or yada, 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 right? Yeah. So, like, let's say it's not explicitly rape, but he's putting people in situations that they're probably not fully comfortable with.
Yeah.
And they're so young, they don't really know how to behave, how to back out of it.
Yeah, it's a good point because I feel like a lot of people will misunderstand these situations and they're like, well, if someone didn't rape her, then She consented.
She was there by choice.
What's the problem?
Yeah, it's gray. It's grayer.
It's he's the adult in the situation, and he needs to know better and to do better and not abuse his power.
And the fact that this went on for a really long time among a lot of girls, and so he kind of must, like, it can happen once and you're like, oh, dude, and then maybe you're like, oh man, that was like, maybe I crossed the line, maybe I whatever. But here's these are specific stories that came out in the LA Times, because there's just tons of anonymous people, not anonymous, but tons of claims and accusations very similar to this one on Twitter.
And some of them had to go anonymous because they were actually getting a shit on by his fans, which is another problem for victims to come out with your story. Is not that easy.
No, I totally agree. It's horrifying because, like, you already feel guilty and you already feel ashamed. But then, so the most fucked up thing is that you feel guilty and ashamed because you know that if you don't say anything, then you'll enable other people to go through what you did. So it's almost like it's not, they don't want the attention, right? You have to understand that they can't live with the guilt of knowing that they're allowing this to happen to more people. So that is like a torturous, it's just got to be an awful feeling, like you don't want to go out in the spotlight. You've been put in this position by somebody else. You have this damage from somebody else. You just want to move on and get on with your life. But at the same time, you know that person is still doing that. And so you see yourself as obligated to say something morally. It's just it's on all front, and then you know that his people are going to call you a liar.
It's all bad for you.
It's just a horrible situation.
It's not a good sort of attention. They stand nothing to gain from it. The victims, like,
yeah, it's horrible. I mean, there's just a pile of, it's just the worst from all sides.
It's awful for your family to hear about what happened to you. It's awful for everyone, and then on top of that, you have to deal with fans of that person who are going to come at you and call you a liar,
email you, call you awful. A whore, call you a liar. Yeah. I mean, dude, I think first of all, there are fake allegations, and that shit is so fucked. To actually go on record and falsely accuse someone is as heinous as doing the act itself. But I think there's not as many fake accusations as a lot of people believe there are.
Not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even anything comparable.
I mean, there are them, and the
fact that they exist is true. And that they are heinous is true.
Yeah.
But whenever someone comes out with a story, your reaction shouldn't be immediately like, oh, this is a fake allegation. It's okay to want to read more and get the full picture, but
it's fair to be like, let's pump the brakes and let all the information come out before I make any judgment. That's probably the best approach.
But
to attack the person,
right? To immediately attack back is just a bad idea, because if it is true, and it most likely is true,
it is most likely. You can't argue, really. I mean,
I can tell you from my personal life, I like maybe like 95% of the females that I know have a story that is real. So it's crazy. It's way more than people realize. Way more.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. So, well, anyway, those are all just on Twitter, but the LA Times did an investigation, and this is all corroborated. So this is like real journalism. I mean, this is the LA Times. So these stories are to me really, really kind of seal the deal here. He says one of those fans was Jackie Cohen, a UCLA student who first started talking to D'Elia when he responded to a picture of her on Snapchat, she said. Their conversation moved to text message. He wrote to her from the same number he used to correspond with another person, Holtzman, and was immediately sexual. Cohen shared screenshots of their exchange with the Times. Hey, he first said in June 2017. Hey, what you up to? She responded. You want to suck my cock? He replied.
Wasting no time, Jesus.
Is it? Should we not read this? Is it too?
It's part of the-
or YouTube.
I mean, it's important. I think it's important. The 19-year-old told the 37-year-old she would give him oral sex, telling him she was looking for nothing but fun and would be gone with no strings after the potential encounter. That sounds like a perfectly fine experience, right? Two consenting adults. But then this is when it gets really weird, right? He goes, "How badly do you want to hang out with me?" Cohen said of the exchanges, "I said, pretty bad. You're really cute. We get along. We don't have to go out." But he kept wanting me to prove myself before we could hang out. After months of on and off messaging, Delia wrote to her out of the blue in August 2017, "I want you to suck my friend tonight. Will you go do that for me?" Soon thereafter, she said she began receiving phones and video calls from an older man who identified himself as Delia's best friend. He told me, "Chris just wants to make sure you're real. I want nothing. I promise. Chris is making out to be more than it is." Cohen said of the conversation, "He kept asking for my address so we could meet up and I could be approved to meet Chris. But I wouldn't tell him where I lived. I only told him I lived in Encino." Later that night, she said she received angry messages from Delia inquiring why she had not met his friend. My buddy, quote, "My buddy drove to you. What the fuck?" said a screenshot text. Jimmy Cowan, Jackie's brother, told the Times he was sitting with her while the exchange was happening and was creeped out, finding Delia's request hilariously pathetic. "Chris never had my consent to promise my body to anyone," added Jackie. "I don't deserve to be treated that way. I never disrespected him." What hasn't been that widely reported is that Chris did release a lot of emails with the girls that publicly accused him, showing that they left out crucial messages regarding their age. What is that, Dan? That's his article from 625.
Yeah, he since then, and the story has kind of gotten buried a little bit. He most of the main people that accused him on Twitter, he went ahead and released the full conversations to prove that he wasn't doing anything untoward with underage girls. It doesn't really clear him from. I mean, that story that you just told doesn't even involve anybody underage. It's just him kind of being creepy in general. But as far as the stuff of targeting or trying to meet up with girls underage or whatever, he's pretty much from what I can tell, he's exonerated himself on that. So nothing actually illegal, but that doesn't mean it's cool. It's just he's not going to get arrested for it, I guess.
So I mean, that's pretty strange to be like, "Hey, my buddy's going to come to you and get his dick sucked." It's like
Just
sex
strange.
trafficking, right?
It's just
It's beyond strange.
That one is definitely the worst one that I've read.
Well, then there's the other story that the LA Times covered was Delia apparently had this is from the same article. He had a pattern of quickly taking his relationships with fans to sexual places. 2015, he performed in New York, and then this girl Laura, then 19, a female friend who was 21 then, approached Delia after a set to request photographs with him. He obliged and invited the pair to a party at his New York City hotel. They came to the hotel. They made the hour-long drive, but when they arrived, they were surprised to find him alone.
Yeah.
We looked at each other low-key because no one was there. There was shrimp scampi on the counter, and he was watching Cops. There was no sign of a party. But I was so naive and excited to be there, I didn't even really see an issue. Before they could enter the room, Delia told the women he needed to take their cell phones and leave them in a basket. Wow. I just assumed it was something that anybody with that level of fame did. I got to start doing that. I guess I'm not as famous as him,
You're
though.
not meeting anyone.
Yeah, and I don't meet anyone. I think I got to take your phone, Hila. He told us it was for privacy reasons. They said that Delia offered them alcoholic drinks. He has long maintained he does not consume alcohol. That's interesting. And you know what's interesting? He's got all those bits about drunk girls, too.
Right, he does.
It's like, dude, you're an expert on drunk girls for someone who doesn't drink. And sat between them on the couch. He began complimenting them and groping their buttocks, they allege, growing increasingly uncomfortable. The friends stole awkward glances at each other. "I didn't know where his hands were gonna go," she said. "We realized no one else was coming. He wasn't drinking. He was just saying she and I should drink. So we ended up getting up to leave. But as they started to gather the things, both women say he pulled down his sweatpants, pulled out his erect penis, and asked, "Are you sure about that?" They grabbed their phones and exited the room, later telling a male friend who had attended the show with them about the encounter. Their friend confirmed this with The Times. So, I mean, those both stories are pretty freaking weird.
Yeah.
It's like sexual deviancy for sure. So, that's, I'm disappointed, dude. I just don't know why, man. He has a sex addiction. Just get help. And, it's sad that he threw away this incredible career because he had this issue that he apparently, he had to have known that what he was doing was dangerous and wrong.
Unless he's in denial about it.
It could be that he justified it by saying, hey, they're all over age.
I mean, in his statement that he made to TMZ or whatever, he did say that he was in the wrong and took responsibility and got out of control or whatever. So, certainly now he's aware that.
Is there any evidence? He's had a huge growth in the past 3 years. Has there been any evidence come out that he's done anything like this in the past 3 years? Is he actually attempting to reform himself and it's just coming out now?
It might be. I think what happened is his role in the show You is what made, I think the first one that came out, she was like, I saw him play this role in the show and it was like, what the fuck? That's what he did to me. And that's why she wrote.
Oh, dude. So I think it's quite possible he's attempted to reform himself in the past several years, knowing that what he was doing was wrong. But ultimately,
I don't know that. Yeah.
I don't know that, yeah. But I don't recall seeing any allegations coming from the past several years. I could be totally wrong.
I just searched the LA Times article, and 2017 seems to be the most recent one, at least that they talk about in here. So,
just feel bad for everyone involved. It's like, dude, come on. I was like, bro, seriously, what the fuck?
So what do you think? My mind, of course, goes to the similarities with the Louis C.K. situation, and he's attempting a comeback with his career or whatever. Do you think D'Elia in a couple of years will be able to come back, or is he's done?
I was wondering about how it compares to the Louis C.K. thing. Louis C.K. apparently was receiving so I always hear conflicting things. He says he got consent to everyone he jerked off in front of, but then I also heard that he would stand in front of a door and pull his dick out before anyone gave him consent. So I'm still confused on
exactly what went down.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about standing in front of a door is kind of super rapey. It's weird.
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
If he did that kind of makes it.
So, but I feel like I don't know what happened. So my facts are not straight on the Louis C.K. thing.
I think
Louis' apology was he got a lot of respect for his just straight up owning. Louis, I think, is the only person to ever go through this level of canceling and just straight out come out and fucking own everything.
Yeah, sort of. Still waiting to see what exactly kind of comeback he's planning.
Well, it's already sort of been happening.
He has a lot of fans.
He's not going to get back to the level that he was at.
He has a lot of fans. He's
doing
have
stand-up
fans,
again.
Yeah. But when it happened, he made a release where he's like, it's all true. I did that shit. I'm sick.
That was
and
good.
I need help.
Right.
And I think I personally found that really refreshing to see somebody be owning it.
Yeah.
At the same time, Louis, first of all, it's shocking to see someone jerk off, but Chris is I feel like
it takes time to process these things. I'm still trying to really process what happened with Chris, because at first it was these stories, and then I heard just the last two stories we just talked about, which really sound awful to me. And in his case, I do think it's involving young girls, maybe underage.
Yeah, that feels worse.
Which makes it really bad.
And that he's having sex with them. Seeing someone jerk off is shocking and it could be traumatic, but I think, the intimacy of sex is probably...
Honestly, they're both bad. You know?
Yeah, they're both
So-
tough. They're both tough. What am I comparing the Holocaust to the Armenian genocide over here? Except let's tone it down, Ethan.
Probably not quite as bad.
Nobody
as those two
died,
events,
but the point is that why are we comparing them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all sad. But I have a happy ending. I intentionally was like, this episode's gonna be heavy, but I'm gonna end it with something awesome. Are you ready? This guy, Theo Shantonis. I'm such an illiterate idiot. I think I said it right though. Theo Shantonis.
Looks right.
On Twitter. He posted what I think is the greatest video ever. I was watching this last night, and I was like, this is the best video ever. So follow him and watch this. He said, lockdown has provided important research time for science. Did you watch this, Hila?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, yeah, there you go. So he's on a treadmill and a laundry basket, and he speeds it up by 1 mile per hour every time. And he's trying to stick the landing. And it gets faster and faster, and it just gets so crazy. This one he actually pimped out
7 is
hard.
the
That's some cool
sweet
running
spot.
shit. This one he just explodes. It's so funny. I love him. It's such a funny idea. God, I wish I thought of it, I love at like 7 miles per hour, he sticks that bitch like a master.
It's the sweet spot of speed and control.
Dude, he fucking nailed that. And that's it. It's all hits the fan. I love it. So shout out to this guy for giving us all a laugh today. At Theo Shantonis. God bless him. I think that obviously that's the end of our episode. But I just do want to emphasize again what I said in the beginning is that these people are all real people. I feel bad for everybody, Just try to be a little tender when dealing with the people here. That I know how bad it feels to be on the receiving end of all this. And just remember that they are real people. I do really want to impart that. And you may say I'm a hypocrite because and that's fine. I'm a hypocrite. Everybody knows that. The H just stands for hypocrite.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
Well, come on. Who are you to talk, Keemstar?
You are a piece of fucking garbage.
Wait, hold on, Keemstar. Are you really in a place to call me garbage?
Good luck, Ethan, because you're going to fucking need it.
What, are you threatening me now?
You really crossed the line.
Yeah, I crossed the line. You just threatened me.
Garbage.
You're garbage.
Garbage. Garbage.
You know what, Keemstar? Let's be cool. I think we should be cool and just bury the hatchet.
H3H3 is fucking innocent.
You see, it's just that easy to clear your name with Keemstar. How dare he say that?
Garbage.
What the fuck? What do you think about Hila?
Garbage.
How dare you? What do you think about Dan?
Garbage.
How dare you? What about Ian?
Garbage.
What about Zach?
Garbage.
Damn. It's cold-blooded.
Now, there is this one clip.
What do you think about okay, seriously, Keemstar, just be straight with me. What do you think about roses?
Garbage.
Pizza?
Garbage.
Puppies?
Garbage.
What? Really? Kittens?
Garbage.
Weird. Love is love. Love is love.
Garbage.
What? Love is love. Keemstar, what do you think about... Help me out here. Let's end it. For God's sake.
What do you think about this podcast?
Garbage.
I'll agree with that one. And you got it right on that case.
Garbage. 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 Garbage.
All right, well, anyway.
Garbage.
Oh, my God. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us today on what can only be described as the most tea-filled
Mhm.
Earl Black. Earl Black? Black Earl?
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
How can you get that wrong?
I don't want to listen. There's a lot on my mind. Earl Grey tea, like the greasy, really thick tea, you know?
I don't know.
I'm still a little lost.
You don't know about greasy tea? Like when you've had a
No.
cup? I swear to God, it's disgusting. Earl Grey is greasy. It's so thick.
Not greasy.
Man, I don't know whatever I've been drinking.
Must be expired.
There's like grease on the top, bro. I swear to God. Every time. And I just pieced out on Earl Grey.
Okay.
It's basically like tea that's coffee. I'm like, I'll just have coffee. Earl. Who's Earl anyway? Idiot.
Some genius.
Fuck Earl is what I want to say here today. Hey, Keemstar, what do you think about Earl Grey coffee?
Garbage.
Well, we agree on that. Do you think, Keemstar, do you prefer the grease on the top of your Earl Grey?
Garbage.
Yeah, I don't like it either. So we agree on that.
Ethan.
Now, there is this one clip.
Well, hold on, though.
No one knows what this is making fun of, though.
Well, hold on, though.
It's just us.
Sometimes I do like Earl Grey with a little cream in it.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
I'm sorry, but if you put cream in it, it really makes it okay.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
Well, we disagree on that, I guess.
Garbage.
All right. Guys, we'll see you next week. What can I say? Oh, Hamilton is out. I'm so excited. The Hamilton film on Disney Plus. I'm a closeted Hamilton fan.
Not that
And now
closeted.
I just lost all my street credibility.
Ethan is just like really obsessed with it.
I think it's a really... I know. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Ela gets mad because I like Hamilton.
Not because you just like it, because you're obsessed.
Sorry for caring about something.
You can listen to the album like 7 days a week.
It's been a lot less. There was a time when
It's
I was...
been less lately, I'll admit, except this 5 a.m.
Well, I took a dump.
this morning
Well,
that you woke
I
me
woke
up with it.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and I had to take a dump, and it was just awful because it was like
So you
so
put up
disruptive.
songs.
But I was all hyped to watch Hamilton
Yeah.
today that I didn't realize that like the door was open and I was making way too much noise for sure, and I apologize.
I hear like
You woke up to it, Elon?
I literally woke up at 5 a.m. to hear Hamilton playing and Ethan using like the Toto, and I hear like the air dryer.
No, I didn't use the air dryer,
Or the
but I was
water.
squirting.
It was going on for a few minutes, and I had to yell.
You sent me a message, turn it down, and then it stopped completely, like when mom and dad scream at you.
Yeah.
So do you not bidet anymore?
No, I was bidet.
It is a bidet.
She heard the bidet going crazy because it's got the pulsate and the oscillate. So it's going... and at the same time it goes...
Yeah. Does it tickle? Like, does it tickle your ass?
Nah.
Oh.
Just power wash. You seen power wash porn?
Power wash porn?
No, it's
I
a
have.
subreddit where
Yeah.
they show
Oh.
something dirty and then you power wash it and it's like so clean. That's what the Toto is. Power wash for the asshole. Wendy Williams. That is so inappropriate. that is Wendy Williams busting ass. That's the real soundbite. Go ahead, Zach. You can smell it. You can smell
sounds
it.
so fake.
You can smell it. All right, let's wrap it up. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Mexican food, right? Keep going, Zach. You're making me hungrier.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a great, terrific weekend. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll be seeing you next week here on the H3 Hypocrite 3 podcast.
We're coming through on that ass, baby. You better watch out.
You better watch out.